4, 3, 2, 1, and we're live! Hello, welcome
Lord.
back to the INVICTUS stream. My name, as always, is Mr. Harlan Guthrie, and I am here with my brother Alex.
Hola, Senor Puby.
My great friend Chris.
Hello all.
My greater friend Justin.
Honky donk, ding dong.
And my greatest friend Chris again.
That makes sense.
And my best friend Michael.
Hey guys.
And we are faux hawking it up here on this Wednesday night. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah.
Let me just close this picture of a vagina and a penis, and then I can get this balls rolling.
I don't believe you.
This is the Strange Game 1, Part 8.
Are we already at 8, Harlan?
We are already at 8. Do you know why?
Why?
Because
We've
done
7 previous ones?
Because we did 7 previous ones. That's correct, Mike. You get a good boy point.
Is that redeemable for experience points?
Yeah, every 10 good boy points gives you 1 experience points on the stream.
No, every 100 gives you chicken tendies. You can have chicken tendies.
Oh, but 100 of the chicken tendies gets you an XP point.
Exactly. And if you get 20,000, you get a computer.
What is a tendy and what is a tender? Is there a difference? Is there a difference between
there is.
tendy and
Alex, tell him.
Sorry? Between
I don't know
what?
what the difference between chicken tenders and chicken tendies is. This is important stuff, guys.
Well, a chicken tendy will lift a chicken leg, and chicken tenders are what you put in the oven to have for dinner when you're in college.
That is
Right.
worth 3 good boy points, Alex.
Whoa.
So remember, don't eat chicken tendies.
No one wants chicken tendies. So thank you so much for being with us on this Wednesday night. We are, of course, the INVICTUS stream. This is probably going to be an 18-plus show because we like swearing and we are, not afraid to do it. Right?
And also,
we're potty mouths.
That's right. And also, we got pictures of penises and vaginas. No, I've closed it. Don't worry.
oh good.
We're not that 18-plus. Please, if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and like the video on YouTube and subscribe, because subscribing means that a little child in Africa gets a goat. And when you follow us on Twitter, that goat comes back to us. So it's the circle of life. No one gets a goat. I shouldn't say that because it's terrible.
You shouldn't say that, no.
You know what? Go ahead and Google "give a kid a goat" and then do that, because I think that's important, and you should do that separate than us. But go follow us on YouTube anyway, and like and subscribe us, and follow us on Twitter. Most importantly, go to Facebook and join our group. You can search the INVICTUS stream at the top, and there's the page and there's the group. You can like the page and you can join the group, because everyone in the world that's cool is in the group. I mean, everybody.
Could they love us too now? Is that a thing?
That's true. Yeah, now on Facebook, there's an option not to just like it. You can love it, laugh it, hate it, angry it.
Can you hate it? You can't hate it, can you? What is
Well,
that?
you can angry it. It's like you can.
Oh wow! Angry.
You can
I
do a
just
love.
added Hunter Olsen because he can't make it tonight.
Oh, I'm gonna
that's all
angry
bad.
it. Then I'm angering it for Hunter Olsen. There, now it's angry for Hunter.
We can represent all the pictures. There's one for each of us, isn't there?
Yeah, well, angry would be, Chris.
Dibs on wow. Wow.
I
You
call.
can't make it. Gah.
I'll do love.
So, yeah, do that one.
I'll do this one.
What do you got, Alex? Well, I think we both got that one.
Preparing for anal
Okay, you do that one. I'll do this one.
or oral, I should say. There you go.
Alex is now doing the going in dry face.
Going in dry face. That's fun.
Oh god!
So yeah, you can make.
It was like,
You could
it's
do
going in me dry.
just like they don't have the dislike yet, which is bumming me out. But you got different variations of like. That's always cool. Why not, right? So that's on Facebook. So go join our Facebook group. Again, everyone cool. Enough said. If you do join the Facebook group, you want to comment, because what you can win is most valuable post. Most valuable post is the post that we think, totally arbitrary, but we think is the most valued post of the week. And this week, we would like to announce the winner, Steve Snodgrass. awesome name, by the way, for his post about miniature game suggestions. And that's the prime example of what the group is about. You had a question. Hey, what's a really good economically priced, okay? Economically priced miniatures game, and we all came back with a lot of good suggestions. I know I've played X-Wing miniatures. Justin has that as well. Alex coughs once in a while. So there's a lot of good suggestions there to help it, and that's what the community is about, guys. Helping people help people who are helping people. Give a go. And remember that everyone who's part of the community is part of our family. Okay?
Now it's a Full House family.
That's no joke. Okay.
Every time it's red lips, I think it's a heart, and I think it's going to go, aww, like in Full House, which is coming out again.
Fuller House.
Awesome. Anyway, so yeah, go ahead, join the Facebook group, and well done, Steve. Honestly, it was a really cool post, and keep the stuff coming, guys. I also want to announce that every week we also have a running poll for ciphers. You get to submit your cipher ideas, and the best one gets voted to the top and gets added into game. Last week, I believe it was the bodyguard. It was Kevin Costner theme week, right? Yeah, that was last week. Alex wasn't here. You missed it. But you know what? The ciphers are going to be featured in game this week, so you're going to get to use a Kevin Costner.
I know. One of my favorite actors.
Huge Kevin Costner fans. He's our huge. He's our real father, is what we've decided.
Yep. All of our fathers, especially my father.
Especially, and Chris supports all of our habit because he gave me a Kevin Costner toy for Christmas. I had it here, but you know what? I'm moving, so I packed it. I'm sorry.
Like an action figure? It's an action figure, Kevin Costner.
Yeah, every figure of Kevin Costner is action oriented. Are you kidding?
Oh, well, you know what? Yeah.
You can't have a passive figure of Kevin Costner.
That's true.
Constantly in action.
That is true.
Justin.
I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. Man, okay. I'll just be quiet for the rest of
Anyway, so last week was Kevin Costner theme. This week we didn't have a theme. It was just creative. So, do whatever you want. I'm going to reveal the winners. I'm going to refresh right now without losing the game. And here we go.
Hopefully.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this week's Cypher... Oscar! There's only one Oscar, but I'll give it a try anyway. Oscar Nikolai Lias.
Lileas.
Oh, there's another L. Sorry. Lileas.
That's the other reason to join the Facebook group, so you can have us just bastardize your name.
Yeah, just totally mess it up.
Totally.
And apologize. Yeah. So, sorry, Oscar, but you won first place. Well done, buddy. For yours called Call of Momthulu. Second place, actually this week we do not have to do any rolling because we have a second place, who goes to Hunter Olsen for Geoffrey's the Hamster. I'm guessing.
Actually, it's pronounced Hunter Olsen.
Olsen.
Olsen. Hunter Olsen.
Oh, so funny.
Thank God for the laugh track.
Hunter Olsen, you have second place for Geoffrey the Hamster. Well done. And third place goes to Jason Jordan Brazy for Someone Else's Problem. Brazy?
Brazy.
Brazy?
Brazy.
Brazy. So there you go. Well done, guys. Hey. Thank you again for submitting them. They're such great ideas. We're making a master Excel spreadsheet. So all of these are going in there. Check them out. You can use them for your own games. You can publish them and make money off them and screw everybody in the group over. We'll never know it was you. All of that is legit. Oh, look, here he is right here, Justin. Hey, Justin, buddy. If you have that up, do you want to just highlight the colors corresponding with the people who just won so I don't forget?
Sure, I'll do that right now.
Perfect! And there you go. So that is accessible through the sidebar of our Facebook group, the coolest place on earth. So well done. We also have 230 members now, so let me just say, we are getting pretty big. That's almost as many people in the Vatican.
Oh, wow!
I know.
That's an entire country.
That's an entire country. And let's just quickly Google population of the Vatican to see if I was even remotely close. Hey, 451. That's not too bad.
Hey,
Half
all right.
the population.
Half the Vatican.
Especially because I just totally picked it out of my ass, which is where I pick most of my poops. Anyway, that is enough of this. I am ready to start this show. Chris is ready to play. Chris,
Yes.
you having fun?
I am. Yes.
How was your day, Chris?
My day on a scale of 1 to 10 was a solid 7.92
On the Richter?
on the Richter scale, which is huge.
Yesterday it was 7.91. So
Really?
today was a little better for you then, eh?
Yeah, well, yeah, a little bit more rocky.
Rock the boat. Don't rock the boat, baby.
You'll tip the boat over.
I think my day's good to begin with, and it's just gotten so much better since 8 o'clock. So I'm really
You know
looking
what I
forward
heard
to
on the
that.
radio this morning? Sorry. But
What?
fuck you. You know what I heard on the
Oh,
radio?
wait. You know what I did? I
Butt
learned
fuck you?
yesterday.
Butt fuck you. That's a new thing. Butt fuck.
No, Harlan, go ahead, and then I'll stop you.
You want to try me? I just thought of it. I heard,
Justin, yesterday I learned how to play Ooh La La on the guitar.
Oh yeah, can you show me?
Yeah, I will. Wait till Harlan starts talking, and then I'll go get my guitar.
I really want to hear Ooh La La on the guitar, so if it's okay to... Oh, you can't interrupt me now. No,
No, I
I
can't.
heard, I heard for the first time, what's that Queen's... Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yes.
Never
Never
first
heard of it.
time. You've never heard it.
Million times. We all grew up on it, but I heard it for the first time on the radio. Well, not the first time, but the first time in a long time on the radio. And that's a song I totally got sick of, like 3 years ago. And I heard it for the first time, and I was like, man, this song is good. And then you got to think, imagine being
You
the
had
first...
to interrupt me for that shit?
Yeah, I did. But imagine that first time hearing that song. So much better than Ooh La La on the guitar, I gotta say.
No, not
it's
at
just,
all.
It's
We
just
don't know.
melons.
I don't know that. Were you thinking of the Suicide Squad the whole time?
I wasn't even, but I thought they used it really well in that trailer. That was really cool.
I agree.
I'm sorry, Chris. I honestly didn't mean to interrupt. I just got excited. Now you look like Spot.
I do. I wouldn't mind having my eyebrows like that all the time.
You can get plastic surgery for that. I think it's staples. You get them stapled.
Actually, I heard some
Come on
girls,
over, I'll do it for you.
some girls just shave them off and paint them back on.
Chris, bring your head closer.
He had this ready. All right. Enough of this nonsense. Are we guys ready to play the game?
We're playing tonight?
No.
I thought this was just
Bye,
a
everyone. Good night.
warm up. Thanks for joining us, man. For the 10-minute conversation.
All right. Mike, are you ready? Justin, you ready?
Yes, Harlan.
Chris, are you ready?
Born ready.
Alex, are you ready?
No!
Mm,
Yes.
mm.
Me.
That's just Chris Farley. What was it? From fucking Billy Madison?
Yeah.
Billy Madison?
Oh my
That
god.
is correct.
Is correct. Oh yeah.
All right, let's do this. Justin,
Yeah.
let's do the theme song.
Pull helping hands, helping people, helping hands to get a goat, get some experience points in the strange and donate the goat. Oh, helping hands, helping people, helping hands are strange.
Yeah, that was really good. Good job.
That was a throwback to earlier.
I know. As much as I love continuity, because we always do the book, I gotta say that was a really good idea. Anyone who donates money to give a goat to some poor person, 50 XP.
50 experience
If you
points.
could prove it by posting it on the stream,
Yeah.
50 XP. And
Yeah.
if you don't feel like you're going to use it all, you can also spread it out to anyone else, and in any way you want.
That's right.
Sorry,
Keep the charity.
I had to break the continuity because I thought that was such a good idea, like that you came up with. I credit Justin because
Oh no!
he
Oh
said
no!
it.
No!
No. You
No,
said
it wasn't
I
ideal
actually-
until it was in the theme song. Like we didn't
Exactly.
actually conceptualize it until you sung it.
But you know what?
Yeah.
I'll even go beyond that. It wasn't until I saw Chris's face that I thought that's actually the. So really, it
You're
goes.
like, goats. That's brilliant.
But it's because Chris was looking at Mike, that Mike was the one. Okay, let's one more time because I need continuity. You don't have to do the whole song. Just give me a last note.
Helping people with goats. That's strange.
Effort Bellwater joined this state when he was 18 years old. He knew nothing of the strange, or this sub-reality complete with fictional universes and literary dreams, but he was eager and excited to see what mysteries the universe held for him. On all fronts, Effort was a loyal and caring agent, but competent he was not. When he was given the task of tracking down the notorious drifter Krax over a year ago, it was given to him more in jest than an expectation for actual accomplishment. "It is better to keep Effort busy," one elder of the estate had said, "than to give him the task actually possible of doing." Thus, it was with absolute shock that Perry Wilkins saw Effort return once again to the estate headquarters recursion outpost with the drifter Krax. As our heroes stood next to their new friend, Effort, a calm washed over them, as if their journey was about to end. That was until Krax was swiftly taken into custody before their very eyes. They could only stand there, dumbstruck, with silly, stupid looks on their dumb faces like that. Yes, like that one. That's a stupid, dumb look. That's the one. His stupid, dumb look on his face. That's it.
Man.
And that's the look he had. Chapter 8. The Great Estate Escape. So, as you guys are standing on the green, grassy hills of the estate headquarters, you see a man walking towards you. And Effort, you recognize this man as Perry Wilkins. He is the kind of head of this area of the HQ.
Have I got Krax with us?
No, Krax has been taken. You guys popped in.
Right.
Yeah, two big toughies kind of came up, picked him up, walked him out, and I think Sly kind of was like, "Yo, hold on," and he got ushered off. Oh, and Griff is waving goodbye as he walks off into the sunset, looking for research.
But we don't know he's waving because he's invisible.
No, he's invisible. Is he invisible?
I think he ended as invisible again. I'm pretty sure.
That's right.
So he might be with us. I don't even miss him.
Oh,
Because he's
always in our
invisible.
house.
Invisible spirit.
Out of sight, out of mind.
invisible touch is more like it. All right, so Perry Wilkins is walking towards you.
Perry! Good to see you.
And he sticks out a hand, and he looks at all four of you as he shakes Effort's hand. Hey, y'all! How y'all doing? Nice to meet you. Effort, good to see you back. Got to say I'm a little surprised. And who are these fine gentlemen?
Well, these gentlemen helped to bring Krax in. You know that drifter that was out there for years? These guys helped me. And I gotta say, they were plenty helpful.
And he's got a bit of a puzzled look as he kind of looks between you. It's a bright, beautiful, sunny day, and you're kind of on what looks to be like a university campus. There's buildings off in the distance. The sky is blue. Again, it's like a field, I guess you're standing in. Well, I gotta say, I'm a bit surprised that you're back here so soon, Effort. We're proud of you to bring him back. He will be justly served. Gentlemen, how long have you been out in the strange, so to speak?
It's kind of hard to tell now with time, how the way it's going, but probably 4 days now, I'd say.
4 days now, 8 hours, and 32 minutes and 76 seconds, 78, 79. I should have used those minutes in the 70, but whatever.
You are...
I just keep counting up.
But more importantly, you took away Krax, and Krax, I believe, is our way home. Unless you guys have another way for us to do that.
Yeah, we really did. We really helped out Effort here under the understanding that we'd find a way home through Krax.
Well, hold on now. We'll make sure you get home, wherever that might be. But, look, you're in the heart of a very covert operation. The estate is not a place you walk into. So before we go any further, I'm going to need to debrief you, so to speak, if you just follow me. And he starts walking towards the buildings.
Perry, how many are there washrooms in this recursion? I haven't seen one in a while. And
there will be one on the way. surely, gentlemen, you must understand that this is quite a sensitive subject. We need to make sure that you are quarantined, that you did not bring anything with you from any recursions, foreign elements, things of this nature. And we also need to debrief you. Effort, you must understand this.
Yeah, of course. There's always a debriefing required after these missions, but going back to what you said there earlier, what? You're surprised that I'm here with cracks? Why, I don't know what you mean.
Well, no, I shouldn't say surprised. More delighted that you have come back with cracks.
Okay.
It was a difficult mission, of course, and we had the utmost faith in you. And as he's talking, two larger gentlemen are kind of coming up behind him. But gentlemen, I must insist, we must go quickly in case there is an issue. And again, the campus is not empty. I mean, there are people walking around with like books and stuff. Again, it looks very university-like.
I'm a little suspicious of this because of the fact that we've tried. Our minds have been erased before trying to go into recursion by cracks, or at least there was an attempt to be made to erase our memories. So I'm just afraid that this isn't on the up and up. So I want to do a roll on this character to see if he's trustworthy.
Sure. Let me pull up the difficulty. It won't be very hard. You have the added benefit of Effort, who knows this gentleman for quite a long time.
I'm sitting here with a 19.
That's
Nice.
I'm sitting here with a 19. No, you get the sense that at least what he's saying about you being debriefed and making sure that everything is in order is very standard procedure. And you can tell that actually his approach to you and his way of trying to be kind of polite and asking you is actually more than what is typical. Normally they would just kind of knock them out and force them to come, but he's kind of wanting to start on a good foot. So you can tell that his nervousness is starting to wear off, where he knows that very soon he might just have to subdue you and bring you with him.
I'm actually confused by this as well, because I'm wondering, like, this recursion thing is very new to us, and they seem to have processes. So how common is this recursion thing that you've got this whole process down?
Gentlemen,
this seems very strange to me, that it's common enough that you've already got it down and you've got this whole thing going on here.
Yeah, no, for sure. Look, let's walk and talk. And he starts stepping a bit ahead of you. Sorry, what was your name, sir?
It's Liam Walker.
Liam, pleasure to meet you. And he shakes your hand. Perry. And sorry, I missed the other two as well.
Sly Fitzgerald. And
Sly.
Bathroom. I mean, Dex Dalton.
Dex, nice to meet you. Yes, we'll pass the bathroom on the way. Liam, to answer your question, we are part of a organization, Effort being one of our members, where we have people who go out into the strange to observe, report, and make sure that certain temporal shifts, as it would be. And he's walking as he's saying this, so assuming you guys are following.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is there any? Do we have any ciphers left from last incursions?
Yeah, you should have a few. You guys got to keep track.
I don't have any on me. But if I could, if there's someone that I know who has one on them.
Yep, I've got two actually right now.
I'm going to walk over to Dex and try to nonchalantly whisper in his ear to hand me one of them.
Okay.
All right, and I reach into my pocket, I pull out a red clown nose or a strange-looking dagger that looks like it's from the 80s. Or early 90s.
Okay.
A dagger? I don't know what a dagger looks like. Oh, they all look the same?
I will take the one.
No, this one's like kitsch. It's got like a boa on it. And,
Oh, okay.
And Elton John sunglasses.
It looks very late 80s, early 90s.
Late 80s, yeah.
Okay, so you hand that to
Which one do you want, Sly?
Oh.
Which one?
You have to pick, because you only pull one out. Which one do you give him?
He's whispering. You're whispering too quietly. Oh, I don't know what's going on. He's not muted.
Still too quiet.
Just
Well,
give him.
I just
You
give
have
him.
to-
I give him the
about now?
dagger. Oh, I can hear you now. I can hear you now. What were you going for?
I'll take the clown nose.
The
There
clown
you
nose. Ooh, shocker. Okay, so I hand him the clown nose.
Shocker.
And
Oh,
I know-
sure. Here you
I'm going to
go.
bend down like as if I'm tying my shoe, and then I will put the clown nose in my stock to hide.
That's very inconspicuous.
While these guys are doing this, I turn and I say, "Yeah, they've even got a whole laboratory about researching different recursions. This is quite advanced, right? Isn't that right, Perry?"
Yeah, and Perry continues, says, "Yeah, listen, guys, the estate agents, they go out and get a little bit of research, come back, try to obviously be as minimal in the recursions as we can, but the estate is really, it's a government-funded project to ensure that the strange doesn't leak, as it would." And he kind of stops and turns to the three of you and says, "Look, Effort knows this, but the strange is basically like this. Think of it as a big black space beneath Earth, different dimension, all that kind of stuff. But the big fear is that some of these recursions that you guys might have been to, well, they try to come back to Earth. And they try to attack it. The state's only job is to make sure that they never get back to us. Part of the reason we like to plug those holes is by stopping people like Crack and enlisting people like yourselves to help us in that effort. But believe me, it's on the up and up. And you can look around the whole facility as soon as we get debriefed." And as he does, he takes a few steps more into a door and opens it up and guides you in. And again, it's almost like a university. I mean, again, there's no locks on the doors, nothing that seems like you're not allowed to be here.
And I turn, I say, "Gentlemen, let's get debriefed, and then I will figure out who we should talk to get home." Sound good?
Yeah.
We have to do this. It's general procedure. I do it every time I come back.
I gotta take my underwear off again?
We did have to see your penis in its full glory. So he stops in and points to a restroom as you enter and say, "Dex, if you'd like to go, please make yourself at home."
Sure, and I start making my way over, and I stop, and then I turn around and I say, "You're not going to need a urine sample, are you?"
No, it's nothing like that.
Okay, all right, last chance.
Worried about random drug test Dex?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what this breakdown process is, debriefing or whatever. I don't know what
he says, "Gentlemen, all I want to do is talk to y'all, let you know what we're about, and do everything we're doing right now, but in an environment that doesn't scare other people. And please, if you can make yourself quick, we can enter the room and talk."
Okay, because I could get you a pee sample.
I'll need you to be quicker than that, mister. Okay. And you see one of the big guys kind of like shift, like, "Come on."
Okay, all right, and I go. But it's a long one. It's a long. It's one of the ones that you stop and then you start again, and it's like another like.
It burns a little bit.
Yeah.
And Harry's out, just kind of leaning on the wall.
Lovely weather today, isn't it, Perry?
No, of course.
How would you know? We just got here.
Well, I'm looking outside. We just came in from outside.
Fair enough, Effort.
You might be a little confused. I know it looks like Earth, but this is actually a parallel version of Earth. Pretty much identical, which is why we use it as our standoff base. We don't like to have any sort of mid-level creatures or any sort of recursion agents at Earth, so we use this as sort of a middle between.
So does that mean that everyone here, every agent, has the spark?
Oh yeah, everyone here at the estate, every estate agent has a spark. It's absolutely crucial to their job. Now look, the estate
and
agent.
Knowing that this is a recursion, do you have control over the weather? So is every day a nice day?
No. Look, gentlemen, I think you might be confused about what recursions are. Dex, are you done?
Flush.
All right. As you come out, he says, "All right, look, I'll explain that to you too." And he walks down the hall a little bit, opens a door, and invites you in. And he points to you, Effort, and says, "Hey, you too. I think you need a little bit of debriefing."
Which way does the toilet drain?
It goes just straight down.
Straight down. It's the weirdest thing I've ever saw. That's why you heard so many flushes. 3 or 4 times. I tried it with all the toilets. And
it makes that sound.
It does. That's the coolest thing. I can't wait to go back in there.
And he sits you down, and it's kind of like a interrogation room. Think of an interrogation room. A two-way mirror, chairs, and he sits on the other side.
Two-way mirror? Two-way?
Well, you assume. There's no point having a mirror just in your place.
Oh, one-way mirror.
And he sits down, and a knock comes on the door shortly after, and he has a file, and he grabs the file, and he throws it down, he shuts the door, and he sits down. "Gentlemen, all right, a little bit of debriefing real quick. You mentioned something about the estate agents. No estate agent here on this property, in fact, no one in our recursion here, or at least our little piece of land, is going to not have the spark. The spark is pivotal. It shows that they understand what the strange is. We wouldn't send someone out, as they wouldn't be a very effective agent if they didn't understand what they were doing. Agents are sent out from here or from our home base on Earth to investigate recursions, ensure that the leak is not happening back to Earth, and ensure the safety of our world in general. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, I guess.
I was distracted by the two-way mirror. Sorry.
So we could become agents?
Hold on, I don't want to become an agent.
No, I'm not necessarily offering you a job here, kids. What I'm doing is explaining any questions you might have. Now, if you are the people that Effort was telling us about when he got recalled last time, I'm assuming that you are the members that found yourselves in a recursion last time you woke up after being killed, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And Perry, I can vouch for these gentlemen. They are top-notch, very trustworthy, very good at, they're just trying to get home to their families, and I can vouch for them.
Yeah, how do we get to the parallel version of Earth? Speaking of
did you not know what a two-way mirror was? Is this what this whole thing would be?
That's what the whole thing. You know what? I thought that a two-way mirror would be like, oh, that's a mirror that you can look through two ways, and I was like, that's just a piece of glass, Harlan. But no, I googled it.
Appreciate it. Anyway, to get back to Earth, there are difficulties involved, but it doesn't mean we can't do it. And let me tell you, you're in place to make it happen, so to speak. There are a few things that might need to happen first, but most importantly, any simple questions about the strange that you feel unanswered. You understand our role here relatively? We're the good guys. We're making sure that Earth is safe from anything in the strange trying to punch a hole through, so to speak.
Well, I looked to Liam to see if he's got any questions first. I'm just kind of looking around.
Well,
I really thought about that.
Actually, I mean, to be quite honest, this is like, if we could be agents and killing people that don't have the spark, that's like being in a live video game.
No, we don't kill people, son. We're not murderers. We're not
the spark. The ones that don't matter.
No, they all matter. And that's the important thing. Gentlemen, every one of these recursions, whether they seem real to you or not, are absolutely important. We need to make sure they're safe at all times.
Why? What would happen if they weren't? Like, what would happen, really?
Earth is built upon the strange. The same way that the strange depends on Earth's existence, Earth depends on the recursion's existence. If we start closing these down and shutting them down, the very fabric that makes Earth so unique and so important and so pivotal starts crumbling.
So what you mean to say is the people on Earth don't know about the strange, and you guys protect the people on Earth by going around and ensuring all the incursions are safe in order to keep the fabric of Earth together? Is that
essentially? There's a big X factor here. There are creatures in the strange. The strange, again, being this nothingness space between Earth and the recursions. Really, the only sort of thing keeping them separate. And it's vital they stay separate, but they're both dependent, like a teeter totter. Yeah, they need to both balance out, have a bit of equilibrium. Well, there are creatures in the strange. Effort knows about this, that are trying to punch holes between them, and the minute that happens, well, neither can exist.
Oh, so you go around and take care of these monsters that are trying to punch through?
Well, we do what we can. You make it sound like it's as easy as shooting them in the head, but we're talking about beings the size of planets that exist in nothingness that we can barely enter. Either way, we're getting a bit off topic. The real reason I wanted to make sure that you guys were debriefed the same way we do it with Effort every time is to make sure that the time you've spent in the strange hasn't worked against our effort. Now, I just want to ask a few questions real quick, and if you could answer them as honestly and simply as possible, well, that would make everything a lot easier. So, we have Liam Walker, Sly Fitzgerald, and Dex Dalton. Excellent, gentlemen. All right. Which recursions have you visited? Now, I don't need the names per se. We can probably piece that together. But do you have a general description in the order of which you visited them?
First one was Daventry.
Sorry, Liam?
No, go ahead, Dex.
Oh, well, no, you go. I was going to say something, but I'm curious what you're thinking.
I'm thinking we had the Fairy Tale Land.
Mhm.
Then we had the computer program,
Right. Yep.
computer world.
Reboot.
Then we had the Nazi Earth.
Yeah.
Then after the Nazi Earth, we went to the
Monsterland.
black and white monster. And then we just
Yeah.
went to the video game one.
Right.
That is
Right.
The Rapture.
Bioshock or something like that.
Yeah.
Rapture.
And then we
Yeah.
found ourselves here. Is that correct? Am I missing one?
Pretty sure that's it. Pretty sure. Sly?
Yeah, that's all I can remember too.
You boys have been around the block a little bit, eh? That's a good number of recursions.
And this was our first pee break. I am surprised that you guys have gone as far as you have.
For some
without
reason, every time I go
something
through recursion, I feel like I'm refreshed and my pools go back to full with no strain.
Your pee pool? Don't piss in the pool, son. Never piss in the pool.
See, mine does that, but in a different meaning, I think.
All right, perfect. No, that helps us a lot. That just lets us track it. Now this next question, I hate to ask. It's insulting, if I can be so frank. I know no one would ever do this, but I need to ask it. Have you in any way changed any of the recursions you visited? Now, again, I know it's very silly to think that someone would go in and affect the structure of a recursion, but, you know, is there anything maybe slightly that you did, stepped off the path, so to speak?
I mean, we did what we had to survive. Nothing major. I look at Dex and Liam and kind of give them an eye, like.
Yeah, it's not
nothing
like
I
we
would-
killed Hitler or anything.
Shut up, Liam.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, you know, we did what we could. I mean, it's hard not to affect something when you're in a
went
world
along-
and people
yeah.
are interacting with you.
We went along with whatever people said, and we played along. We didn't act like it wasn't real, if that's what you meant.
Yeah, that's the gist of it. Again, and let me just paint it for you. I mean, these recursions are so specific, you know. Oftentimes, you know, the foolish few would enter them and change the natural order of things. You know, put a different person in power or kill the leader.
If we did do something like that, would it be dangerous for Earth?
Well, I mean, it really depends on a few different features, but
I may have killed Hitler.
Which actually is a great way to lead in my next question. And again, I hate to ask it, but just because I gotta cross off the paperwork, have any of your actions either directly or indirectly led to the death of a being within a recursion? Again, no one ever does this. It would be foolish and silly to even. But I gotta ask. Part of the deeper
dogs count.
Yeah.
Dogs? Well, of course, dogs would count, but you wouldn't have killed a dog.
Well, what do you mean by what do you mean by indirectly? Because I mean, like, we were there, we were interacting with people. People might make different choices in their lives.
Like one might have made a choice to poop on a table and then jump out a window. Let's just say hypothetically, completely hypothetically.
Well, I mean, put it this way: I'm glad it's a hypothetical because, of course, that would be a major alteration. But again, these are such, you know, and I completely understand this wouldn't be something that someone would do. So
you know, Perry. Can I call you Perry or should I call you Mr.?
You know what? Call me Perry.
Perry.
Thank God.
You know what? Actually, I'm wondering. You said that this is a government-run estate. It's government-run corporation?
Funded. We actually
Government funded.
Yeah, we are parallel from that.
Earth. From Earth.
Correct.
Is it?
Explains why my tax billion dollars have been going.
Is it like the United States government doing this, or like Turkish?
No, this was adapted by the United Coalition of lands.
So I'm sure they've got some laws.
The
UCLA.
The
University
UCLA.
of California.
They have some laws, sir.
Yeah, I'm just curious about. I mean, it would probably be a good idea to educate us on the laws of recursions, because I'm sure they have them. Governments love laws. I mean, let's be straight. Governments love laws.
Oh, of course. Well, again, we are government funded, but we all are run separately. Then the director is the top dog, so to speak.
I think what these boys are trying to say is nobody got killed.
I figured. I just needed
Nobody
to
was-
ask. Just needed
So,
to
Carrie,
ask.
I do have a question.
Shoot, Liam.
And again, it's just like, because I get it, you're kind of like the police.
No, not
Security.
really.
Because I'm wondering, because I did
Hold on,
notice.
Liam, I want to correct you, because we're not the police, and this is important. The best way to think of us, without sounding too egotistical, is the last line of defense against the total annihilation of Earth. And that sounds heavy, but it's important, because we're not there to tell people how to run their lives. We're not there to tell people how to act. What we're there is to stop the inevitable destruction of Earth by the unknown beings that exist in the void. And what we do is stop those in the recursions from aiding and abetting those creatures and making it that much easier. So
Right,
continue.
no, I just wondering, because I noticed that some of you are armed. And then
Sorry?
I noticed that some of you are armed. Effort,
Here?
for example, has a laser gun.
When we travel out into recursion, we do carry guns for protection, yes.
But that's what I'm saying. So you're saying that even though you carry guns, no one's ever killed anyone?
Oh no, people definitely have killed people, and believe me, it is a serious offense. That's why the questions exist. So no,
'Cause
believe me.
I wondered why he carried one. He never used it. He just was there. And again, my understanding was that these people didn't matter anyway unless they had the spark, and obviously I was wrong. I get that. But now I'm wondering why carry a gun if it's so dangerous killing someone?
It's important to carry a gun to protect someone from dying. Now, if you are yourself in a threat, effort, this man said you used your weapon.
No, I said he never did. I said I saw it.
Oh, good. Well, and therein lies the example. Effort carries a weapon in case of emergency, but he is always instructed to not use it as much as he can. If using the weapon means saving his life or the lives of others, then they are instructed to use it. Again, I mean, this is by law constitution. There's a lot of stuff within it. But Liam, believe me, I understand your question, and that's exactly why we want to make sure every debriefing includes how many people were killed. Hey, sometimes we go weeks and no one in the recursion got hurt. Sometimes we come back and there's a slew of bodies. Unfortunately, we need to enter that recursion and clean up the mess, so to speak. Make sure that the society is continually functioning, that our path that we trodden on didn't dare change the route of its future. It's like, do you ever see that movie,
The Butterfly
Time Traveler?
Effect?
Yeah, or The
Time
Butterfly
Traveler.
Effect. Or there's another one, The Sound of Thunder, an old short story. When you travel back in time, you want to make sure not to deviate from the path, because the slightest change can change the alter and course of the future of that recursion. The same theory in principle. However, because we're not dealing with the past, you don't have to worry so much about being so stringent. But enough so that we want to make sure.
So Dex has actually heard The Sound of Thunder, and he loves Ray Bradbury. He's a big fan of Ray Bradbury. And he actually kind of realizes, like, oh shit, like that was one of my, like, my morals are like built on that short story. And it kind of dawns on him the amount of shit that we've gotten into over the past 7 episodes, and he kind of turns and looks at Sly and has like a panicky sort of moment of, holy crap, like we could have really messed shit up.
Calm down, Dex.
And Perry's just sitting there like, next
So
question.
let's just say, how long does it usually take?
More like Willy Wonka. You're like the kids in Willy Wonka, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
What's that?
we're like the kids in Willy Wonka.
Oh, they get punished for your
I
mistakes.
want some bubblegum.
Well, you die as a piece of bubble gum. Either way, not important. Death is a touchy subject. It's just good to know if it happened. Glad to hear you hadn't done anything. Again, number 4. Now, this one's a little more common, but it's, again, just something we like to keep track of.
So I'm looking at
Have you
effort.
taken
Are
any-
you doing that? Are you shushing us? So stay quiet.
No. Everything's fine.
No, I'm asking you, are you as a role player? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you taken anything from recursion? As you look in your bag of loot. with the Tower of Tim manuscript and the
And with an axe.
no, I think they actually lost.
Yeah.
Doesn't it disappear though between recursions?
Not if it's an
Only if the
artifact.
gifted person exchanges it. You hold on to Tower of Tim's autobiography the entire time. You keep it. Artifacts stay.
I say, yes. I did.
Yeah.
It was a gift. And I open my bag and I pull out the stack of paper of Tim's memoirs. I say, this is from Daventry.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Tower's memoirs. And I haven't had a chance to read them yet. I'm only a few pages in, but it's actually quite interesting. I would like to finish them someday. He gave them to me. I didn't want to be rude, because that would,
No problem at all. It's just good to know. Now I know, if something goes out of place or that.
I also got this later.
Oh, where'd you get that from?
It was also a gift. Given to me.
Given to you by whom?
Well, I found it.
Sorry?
I found it.
Which recursion did you find it in, son?
I think the last one.
Oh, okay.
the rupture.
Are you holding it up?
Yeah. This too shall pass is what it says on there.
And Perry kind of has a dawning look on his face.
Now,
So
you were
I'm going to
supposed
need you to
to.
be real honest for a second. Did an estate agent give you that?
It's mine. It's mine. You found that? Oh, you found that. Oh,
Effort. My bad.
yeah.
Yeah, I found it. It must have fallen out of his pocket or something.
Yeah.
Effort. Here you go.
Thanks. Thank you.
I
Sorry about that, Perry. Some confusion
don't
there.
have anything, but I had to show a man my penis.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, son.
You don't have to be sorry. It was a very nice. It was a good moment for him.
I hope you do all right. Effort. That's you. That's your lighter.
Well, yes. Why do you ask, Perry?
Well, because I recognize that as the estate agent's.
Yeah.
Sent to be with you. And the next question was going to be, do you know where he is?
Yes. He was sadly enough killed, and he handed that to me, and
No effort. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
And Perry gets a really concerned look as he puts down the keyboard or the clipboard.
I can't
Effort.
keep his face. Perry, no, you have to understand. The other agent, he was killed in the line of duty, and alas, he whispered in our ears, take this back with us. And unfortunately, and thankfully, Sly found it because it did fall out of my pocket.
The confusion was I wasn't even there. I was busy somewhere else, doing other things with fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Nothing
Gentlemen.
destructive, just fire.
Fire things.
Putting out a kitchen fire.
That's right. And
Yeah.
we had to get the sprinkler system to go off, so it did, and problem was solved.
Have you heard of the rapture, Perry?
Yes, we sent an agent there, an estate agent, one who
Yes.
returned just a few hours ago, alive and well. A man you aided, by his own admission, you helped him get back. The man whose that lighter is.
Oh yes, that's right. He didn't die, but he did give this in case. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry, Perry. This is all a big confusion. You're right. It is his. He gave it to me for safekeeping.
You do know this gentleman is alive, correct?
And
Yes,
he can vouch
we
for
sent him
us.
back. We sent him back, and you can ask him. You can. He did. He gave it to me.
Wait, he wanted you to
Guys.
give it to someone, right? But
No,
basically,
I think he just dropped it, and we were going to bring it back to him.
his name was Kurt, right?
Gentlemen, we have 3 different stories going on simultaneously.
We haven't slept in 4 days.
It's
But
all
you
the
need
same story,
And that
Perry.
part of the debriefing is
And only one of us is peed.
part of the debriefing is getting a coherent account of the events that transpired. If I cannot trust any of you, how is this going to work? I need a flat-out, honest truth starting right goddamn now. I don't care if you had 4 days of sleep. I don't care if you haven't pissed your pants. You need to tell me exactly what happened.
What was his name? Kirk? Kirk Fitzpatrick?
I think so.
Yes,
No.
definitely.
There's no man named Kirk Fitzpatrick here.
Kurt.
There's a Kurt Lyle who you sent back.
That's
Kurt
the one.
Lyle.
Kurt Lyle. We found him bloodied and bruised, and just before sending him back, I did find, or did it fall out of his pocket? Put it this way, it's his. It's not mine.
That's one dangerous recursion. I don't ever
Yeah.
want to go back there.
No.
There are
Neither
scary
do I.
people there.
And I'll tell you, Perry, this is I only did it because he had asked me to bring this back, give it to his wife and kids, you know. And we were able to send him back, so there was no problems. We found the recursion gun, or not the recursion gun, but the he pressed his badge. We found his badge.
But he did give us that gun, and that's how we caught.
That's right, cracks.
That's how we caught Cracks, because we were able to shoot him and take away his ability to
Teleport
transition.
or transfer.
I think you're getting off topic here, Perry, and that's because
How dare you?
we
Am I
did
getting off topic there, Effort?
we did bring back cracks, and it was, you know, a lot of difficulty doing that, and now I feel like we're being harassed. I feel like I'm in a corner. I can't do anything. I can't breathe. Can I get a drink of water, please?
Effort, you better shut your fucking mouth. You are under debriefing, and you know better than to act up during debriefing. I am trying to get a correlated account of what has transpired, and I'm doing it in the nicest way possible. But if you guys can't get your shit together and answer one simple line of questioning where you got a lighter without lying through your goddamn teeth, I don't know how to trust you.
Ask Kurt. Back me up.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to go ask Kurt. And depending on his answer, I'm going to come back either ready with a smile to answer this last question, or going to be in a world of shit.
That was all a joke, and I quickly pull out the nose and I put it on and I honk it.
Oh, son.
What does it do? What does it do again?
The nose.
Apparently the ciphers aren't going to work in this room anyways.
You do not understand a goddamn thing about the estate. Not only was I just about to trust you,
That works on my nephew.
you bring a cipher. You don't think we can detect the power of a cipher when you walked in? I know which ones you're carrying. I wasn't going to take them off you out of respect. This lack of respect has severely disappointed me. I will be back shortly. I pray to God you come back in sucking my dick. Otherwise, we are going to have a badass time. And he grabs his clipboard and stands up.
Know the last question, just so we can make sure
We're ready
correct.
for it.
Yeah, what's the next? So we can make sure we're ready for it.
You better be fucking joking. And he stands up and he walks out.
And I honk the nose again.
So you still have you can keep the cipher, but you can't use ciphers in the estate. At least in the building in this area, it seems a bit on.
I turn to Sly and I say, "Are you drunk? Are you drunk?"
No, that was you, remember?
What? I didn't put the clown nose on my. If I knew
How
you
did
were
I know
gonna
it
do
wasn't going to
that,
work? It would have been a good idea. We could have wiped the slate clean, started again.
It would have been good, actually. I thought that it would work at first too, but it
should have warned you guys.
It's a little out of character to see you putting a clown nose on.
I didn't want to put a clown nose on, but I figured it was the only way to get out of this.
Well, you're still wearing it. Just take it off.
Well, it's so comfortable. I
didn't expect
I hand
this
it back
last
to Dex.
question.
It's best that you hang on to it.
No, it's yours. It's yours. I want you to keep it. That was the most
my
fun I've had
pocket.
in ages. Effort. What do we do? What do we do now? He's mad.
I am mad,
No, not you, Sly.
but I am.
Well, that's nice. But we're talking about Perry Como. You have any ideas? Should we just be completely honest and say, hey, look, we fucked up every recursion we went to. We killed people.
No, just stick with the story so far. the last thing I want to do is the last thing we want to do is change up our story now. Let's just stick with what we were saying.
Not that we need to change it up anyways, because we've told the truth the entire time, and I make a very subtle glance towards the two-way
window.
glass.
My favorite is Oscar's comment. When just telling the truth would have been so much easier. Oh well, makes for much better role playing. I always love it. That's the one thing about this group. Always is like it's always better to lie. No one yeah. I'll even like Call of Cthulhu. I'm like, you get the sense that you can really trust this guy, and you're like, we don't know why we're here right now. I love it.
What I'm worried about, Dex, is if we tell the complete truth and effort, it's going to take a lot longer to get home. I just want to get home and be done with this paperwork. The more we tell them, the more paperwork I'm afraid we're going to have to fill out.
Well, yeah. But
the door opens as you talk. And Perry walks back in with the clipboard.
Well, I mean, I want to get home too, Sly.
And I sit back and I look quite smug. What did he tell you?
And he shuts the door behind him and sits down. Effort, now's not the time to be acting smug, but I will admit that Kurt did confirm the story, at least so far as that he lost the lighter in the last recursion, and that he had previously told you, should something happen to it, that he wants to go back to his brother on Earth.
Did he also tell you that if it wasn't for Dex, Dr. Dex, he would probably be dead in a freezer?
He told me that there was another man named Griff that helped him in the freezer.
Yeah.
But he did say that Mr. Dex was with him.
I just assumed because he was a doctor, but maybe you're right. Sorry.
I think he was in their recursion.
What?
Yes, Griff was there.
Yeah. he was part of the recursion.
Gentlemen,
named Griff.
I do not like being this guy. I don't want to make this more difficult than it has to be. This is a series of standardized questions just to assess how much damage you may or may not have done, how much we might need to fix, and things like that. I don't care what your inconsistencies are. I don't even care if it's a goddamn lie, but for the sake of all of us, get on the same goddamn page. If you're going to lie, then lie together. If you're going to tell the truth, then tell the truth together. None of this half-ass bullshit, he gave me this, I took it, I stole it, I gave it.
We killed everybody!
What's that, son?
He's confused. He's just joking. He's got a really bad sense of humor.
Hey, remember what he just said about telling the truth or lying together. We got to back Liam up on this. Gotta back him up. Whether he's telling the truth or lying, we gotta back him up. We killed everybody.
What do you mean, everyone?
Well, there was the businessman that we met inside the office.
But that wasn't really our fault. He
wasn't even the first either. If we go back,
no.
There was the ogre. I think that was the first.
You killed an ogre in the fantasy world. You killed
a witch.
In the computer world.
Skeletons.
And we dethroned the king.
But the skeletons were already
destroyed a puppy.
Yeah.
You killed a puppy.
Threw it off the 30th story window.
It was Hitler.
But it was a Hitler dog.
So I feel it like weighs out, right?
Nazi soldiers too.
Yeah.
Did we kill any Nazi soldiers?
In Rapture, we killed some splicers. Liam, can you think of any more?
No, that's about it.
No, that seems. Oh no, we killed skeletons, did we not? Or tried to?
We tried to. We killed a couple, but they were already dead.
So many zombies.
We flooded the entire stadium.
We killed Michael Jackson's zombie.
The entire theater of people.
There could still be a vampire stuck on a bed.
We put on a very tasteless performance of World War II.
We offended some people.
Twice.
Remember at the end of Rapture, all the dynamite?
Oh yeah, that probably.
Oh yes, we killed everyone in the theater.
No, actually, probably everyone in Rapture is dead now because the water came in.
Yeah,
that's true.
It's very possible that Rapture is dead.
They would have done that anyways. Oh wait, no.
What Perry actually.
We're probably going to run out of ink in that.
But gentlemen, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and say you didn't kill anyone because it's going to be a fuck of a lot easier.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm going to move on to the last question, and then we'll just let them decide whether you're going to be willing to stay here for a little bit or whether we're just going to throw you on home.
Oh. So you're saying there's a chance?
When we debriefed effort the first time, he mentioned that you three were part of the, I guess, the selling of dead bodies to other recursions by the drifter known as cracks. And something that came out of that, the fact that you each had died. How did you die?
All right. Well, and my tone kind of changes as I look around the group. And okay, well, they call me the Doctor because back on Earth I had this weird power to heal people, kind of like a savant. Some compared me to Jesus Christ himself. I wouldn't go that far. I mean, only in healing power, but. Anyways, I healed my father, and so he found out I had healing this ability, and he exploited it and made millions and millions and millions off of me. And I was supposed to. I know you didn't ask for my life story, but it's kind of the concept. Basically, when it came time for me to take the money, he took me to a Baton Rouge and killed me. So. I don't really like Baton Rouge anymore. But
or fathers.
Or my father. So I'm pretty sure that's all I remember from Earth. Yeah. So if I can get back and maybe get some of that sweet cash or revenge. Not really revenge. I don't want to kill anybody, but I mean, I'd like to be like, you didn't kill me. Anyways, I know you didn't ask for my life story, but
no, that's perfect. Actually, that gives a little bit of idea where you're coming from. I'm sorry that you had to go through that, son.
Well, I mean, it's shitty. I mean, we're exploited by the person that you're raised by. You spend your entire childhood with them, and like my mom wasn't really in the picture. I don't really know where she was. I don't know if she's dead or alive or what, but she wasn't there. It was just my dad. I thought that he should love me, but he just instead took me to a Baton Rouge and poisoned the shit out of me.
Well, we do have a Baton Rouge on campus, but you do not need to go there if you would not like to.
I would prefer not to go to the Baton Rouge. Thank you.
It is a fantastic restaurant at unbeatable prices.
I love their red velvet cake, and that's how my dad got me there. That's how he did it.
They also have fantastic crispy chicken tenders.
They do have beautiful chicken tendies.
Or tendies.
Tendies. Well, it costs 16 big boy points to be able to purchase them, but they are good.
Do. Yeah.
Next, I appreciate you sharing that, and I think that was vitally important to add a little bit of humility to you four. Liam, what about you? How'd you die?
I kind of an embarrassing story, really. I mean, seems so insignificant now, but I spent a lot of time, behind a computer screen playing role-playing games like Kingdom of Quests and things like that, and I happened to watch this movie on Earth that was called Kick-Ass, and it inspired me, and I thought, why aren't there real-life superheroes? And then I started Googling, and I see that there are actual real-life superheroes, and I saw this movie called Superheroes, and it's about people who dress up and go out on the streets and help people, and I thought, yeah, I could do that. And so one night I was out, and I dressed up, and I became the nightclub, and I was stopping a purse snatcher, and I didn't realize that he had an accomplice, and as I approached him, I was stabbed in the back.
So wait, your superhero name was the Nightclub?
Yep.
Cool.
Did you have your own bouncer?
I was the bouncer. That's why you notice I always fought with two sticks. They were my nightclubs.
Oh, that's It's awfully noble of you, Liam. Trying to do something better. That's really what we kind of stand for here at the estate, something greater than ourselves. I appreciate you sharing that with us. Again, that kind of helps paint you guys in a better light, to be honest. Sly, what about you?
I died really out of stupidity and not thinking things through. I went out again to get. It was near the end of it was winter season. I was trying to get some of my traps checked, which requires me to go out one night to check the traps on the one part of the loop, and I'll stay overnight at the cabin that's out there. On the way back, I check the other traps. Well, on my way back, it started to snow, and I'm usually prepared, and I bring stuff that I camp out if I need to. But well, my wife, she's pregnant, and I thought, I can just push it a little bit more to get home, and I feel a little bit more. Well, it's kind of getting close to the time that she's going to give birth, and I didn't want to miss it, so I wanted to make sure I was home. Well, the snow started to get a little heavier, and I lost my mitt at first. And then my snowmobile stopped, and my hand was so cold I couldn't start it again. And so I started to walk, and it just got colder and colder until my legs didn't work, and that's the last thing I remember.
So you guys are all dead?
Yeah, figuratively speaking, yeah. But only in one recursion, I guess. Does that make sense?
I get what you're saying, but no, Earth is the home world, so to speak. You die on Earth. It's separate than all the recursions, so to speak.
Well, how the hell are they here?
Well, Effort, you've been tracking cracks for a year. You should know this by now.
This is true. Yes.
Effort.
He's crazy.
Cracks takes them from Earth, wipes their memories, revives them, brings them here. Trick is, it looks like you three didn't have your memories wiped.
Maybe somewhat. I don't remember everything.
Well, gentlemen.
Cracks said he could help us out, and I thought the least that you guys could do for helping. I mean, we really did help. Your agent and Cracks to be taken. So I feel maybe you could help us out.
Boys, I'm going to level with you. One of the stipulations of walking around the estate, or leaving the estate, going about your business, or having any real weight around here is passing this debriefing, so to speak, making sure that you haven't hurt what the estate stands for. Now, that's not to say that we, execute you or anything like that. It just means that we need to know who we can trust. Right now, we have a mixed bag, so to speak, that teeter-totter again. We have the actions you've taken in the recursions down here, and we have where you came from, what you boys have gone through. And right now, we're about to see how they weigh out. We're going to keep you here for the night. Talk tomorrow morning.
You got to know, we did all those things thinking it didn't matter. I mean, these people don't have the spark, you said, so we didn't know it was going to affect this equilibrium you speak of. We did it because we needed to get home.
Don't get me wrong, son. I don't think in any way you did this with malicious intent. Like I said, I don't think you boys are bad in any way. But you need to understand that there are greater things at play here than three men who want to get home. There's the fate of the world, so to speak. Look, I'm going to put in the best word I can for you. I'm going to make sure that we do right by you, whatever that ends up being. So if you want to hang around a little bit, Effort knows the place. Effort, you know the campus. You can show them around however you want. There's room in the dormitories for the night, and we'll reconvene in the morning.
Oh,
and we'll see what we can do.
I got to ask one more question.
Sure.
Is time going by the same pace here as it is on Earth?
Yeah. All recursions relatively run at the same speed. But, and you can see he's holding something back. But, yeah, they're running by the same speed.
What are you going to say there?
What's that?
Where were you going with that, Perry? Yeah, you said we're all the same pace, but why are we being detained for a whole day? This is ridiculous. You know, these boys clearly helped me out in the field. I've been an agent with you guys for how many years? I'll perform excellent work for you guys in the past.
Effort, that's a different question altogether. Boys, you can head out, wait outside for a minute. If you don't mind, I wouldn't mind speaking to Effort alone.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Here, Sly, I'll show you the bathroom.
We'll send someone to come collect you in the morning, and we'll get this all sorted out.
Sounds good. Yeah, Liam, you got to check out these toilets. It's insane.
Okay. And as the door opens up, the two men are kind of standing out there, and they kind of wave you out.
I kind of stand up a little frustrated, slamming my hands into the table. Another day, hey? Well, if that's the only way, I guess. I push up from the table and walk out.
Okay, and you guys head out into the hall, and the two guys kind of look at you, and they're like, "You're free to walk around the compound until your results are back. You're visitors for the time being. There's nothing here too dangerous, so feel free to walk about and look around." And Effort, so the door shuts, and Perry looks across at you. Effort, we are expiring your contract. You are no longer a member of the estate.
What?
There's a multitude of reasons, son. You came here when you were young, and you learnt with us. You've been a tough trooper. You stuck out the times, but I'll be honest. I don't see it in you, son.
This is my life.
Now you can sit here for a while and stay by the dormitories till you get your feet on the ground.
This is bullshit. You hear me, Perry? This is bullshit.
Effort.
You know as well as I do, I belong here.
Effort, I'm going to let you keep your badge to save face amongst your friends there. I'm not going to take it from you for the time being. But it's going to have restricted access, if you know what I mean.
Fuck you, Perry.
Effort. You want to play this fucking game, Effort? Fine. You've done shit since you've been here. You want to know why we sent you off to capture cracks? Because we didn't think you could fucking do it. We didn't know anyone that could capture cracks. In fact, you did it was a goddamn miracle, and frankly, I was impressed until I realized that the three goons you brought along probably did more work than you did. Effort, you're a fucking screw-up. Don't start pointing your finger at me. I am 20 years older and more experienced than you will ever be in every way, shape, or form. Don't even try to high road me. The reason I'm letting you go, it's a long time coming, believe me, is because you can't pull your weight. We need to pair you up with a partner. You know how many other estate agents need partners? Zero, nada. And the one partner you did get came back half dead.
And with that, I get up and leave the room.
He stops you at the door. Effort. This isn't the way you want to leave this, believe me. I'm not saying that you're good for nothing. I'm saying that right now, being with the estate is not the best thing for either party.
You're good for nothing, son of a...
Go have a drink at Baton Rouge. They have a happy hour 2-for-1 deal Wednesday nights. That's 2 for $2.99.
Penny.
Make sure.
You son of a bitch.
Effort. Don't do it this way. Is he gone? He's gone! So Perry Well, he walks into the room with you. Again, he says, you got to understand, this isn't just my call, Effort. Don't ruin a sour friendship. Don't you ruin friendship for 5 years just because you don't like the way things turned out.
Does KFC know you keep advertising for Baton Rouge?
Who the fuck's KFC?
Just by your accent.
Hey, I'm not from Kentucky. That there's a racist.
I never.
That's not even
never.
I do say.
I do declare.
You know what, Perry? You guys are gonna regret this. This is a big mistake.
This is the fucking kind of attitude I'm talking about. What kind of shit is that? The estate is a higher than thou, nobler purpose, and you're making idle threats like we're schoolyard chums, kid. Listen to yourself.
I'm not threatening. I'm saying you're gonna regret letting me go. You don't know what I'm capable of.
Wagging your finger.
I brought cracks in.
Effort. I'm disappointed in you. Let's just say that. Your friends don't need to know. You don't have to tell them. I'm not going to say anything. Keep your badge till I leave. And he walks out with you with a hand on your shoulder.
So, meantime, I showed Liam the toilets, but I also leave, and we just start walking around like the main area. And is there like a reception desk?
Yeah. Down the hall, yeah, past all that stuff, there's a little bit of a reception.
Yeah, and like a nice receptionist, male, female, doesn't matter.
Does it? Then why'd you ask?
No, it doesn't. Well, no, I'm just want to get a good
doesn't
picture.
it matter?
I just want to get a good picture of the scenario, gender.
You know what? They don't identify as male or female, you
Okay,
bigot.
all right. Okay.
Has it got tits?
Right, I am a bigot. I am a bigot.
They're gender
Keep waving your
fluid.
finger. Keep waving your finger. The more you wave it, the more bigoted I am.
You don't know what
okay,
they
so there's
define as.
Has it got tits? Oh, that's so good.
You intolerant. Maybe. Doesn't mean it defines anything.
Alright, so
no,
I go up to the gender.
It's a guy. It's a guy.
It's a guy. Okay, so I go up to the guy, and Liam, are you with me? Sly, are you with me? Who's with me? Who's with me? Alright,
I'm
so
with you.
Liam and I are messing shit up, and Sly is. What's Sly doing?
I'm a little grumpy and quiet.
Okay, so we walk up. We walk up to the desk. We walk up to the. I don't have time for your negative attitude, there, Sly. And
My wife is
I'm
having
gonna
a
get
baby.
Sly some red meat.
You should be happy. Your wife is having a baby. What? Come
Without
on.
me, I'm dead somewhere, frozen.
Well, I mean, you're still having a baby, so that's a win. And Liam and I.
You're pop, and you're frozen, so you're a popsicle.
That's true.
Wah, wah.
Popsicle.
And he's on a stick.
Huh?
So we go up to the desk and kind of look a little bewildered, as we normally do, and I get the guy's attention and I say hello.
Hi. How can I help you?
We're new here. We just got out of debriefing with Perry, and just going around meeting people. Thought that reception was a good place to start.
Oh yeah, of course. And he pulls up like a little gun and he just pops you in the shoulder.
Oh, what is this?
It's a visitor's badge, and you can't see it, but you can feel something kind of just pushing your skin very lightly. Something that goes under your skin.
Under my skin.
Yeah, just a visitor's badge. It dissolves in 24 hours.
Oh,
and
cool.
he points to Sly and Liam and just says, "Can you hold it in your hand or wherever you want it?"
Okay. Well, yeah, sure. Well, we didn't.
And he pops you, Liam,
Cool.
and he does your ear, Sly.
Is it electronic? Am I like a cyborg now?
No, I don't think that constitutes being a cyborg. It's just
What?
it's just a visitor's badge.
Oh,
It just tells us where you are and stuff like that. There's some sensitive parts of the compound that people want to make sure that you don't walk into. In fact, here's a map, and he slides over a map.
Perfect. And is there anything that we shouldn't do to make sure that we don't disrupt the charge in this?
Yeah, well, don't do anything bad. And he points to the map. He says, "There's a really nice Baton Rouge just over here across the road." And you're here by wait, where are you? Briefing. You're in 14, so you're down here right across the street from the Baton Rouge.
So I was very excited about this interaction. All of a sudden, I'm not.
And he notices, and he's like, "Do you not like crispy chicken tenders or their barbecue?"
I love crispy chicken tendies. Okay.
They're so good. Do you have enough good boy points?
I don't want to get into it. I don't want to
And
get
he hands
into
you
it.
a gift card, and he says, "Here,
Oh
actually,
my God.
this has 16
Oh my God!
good boy
No,
points on it."
no, don't give that to me, please.
And he hands it to
I will
Liam. He says,
take it.
I'm allergic.
Yeah, you take it.
I'm allergic to the Baton Rouge. I'm allergic
All
to it.
visitors are given that, and he goes back to the map. And he says, "Look, guys, I've
Okay, where can't we go?
obviously
Where
been
can't we
briefed.
go? Yeah.
Pretty much all of these are fine. Stay out of, if you can, the recursion lab and holding in the vault. Pretty much everything in the gatehouse.
Holding. That's where you hold. That's where people hold each other.
No, it's a bit of a sort of a prison of sorts. It's where we hold
Other people.
Sort of. Yeah, it's a bit of a detention center. It's just for keeping dangerous individuals. Sometimes
Like
they're
cracks.
OSR spies. No, they could be OSR spies, operatives who might have lost their mind every time if you
Okay.
spend too long in the
Do
strange.
they do
things
any
like that.
tours? Do they do tours of the holding cells? Like a
And he kind of just looks at you.
tourism?
No. This
Okay,
isn't
well,
that kind of facility. This
Well,
is.
it was a joke. It was.
Oh.
Well,
You see me come out of the debriefing room,
Yeah. After you walk out and you see them down the hall bit.
and they see me look at Perry and shake and nod
Yeah.
all at the same time.
I turn to Leah and I say, he doesn't look happy.
He looks epileptic.
Gentlemen,
Looks at-
and I come walking up and I put my hand on your shoulder.
Oh, careful! I just got a visitor's badge.
Oh,
I don't want you to
okay,
disrupt
that
it.
one does. Okay.
If people hit it really hard, will that like disrupt it?
And he just kind of looks at you. Don't do that.
No, but I'm just wondering. I just want to make sure that I don't like destroy it or something. Like, don't you guys have protocol for like what you shouldn't do? Like, don't touch an electric fence when you're wearing a visitor's badge, because then we can't see where you are.
No, most people don't.
Most people don't touch electric fences. Okay, I'm just
Yeah.
hypothetically. Okay, I just wanted to see if there was anything that we shouldn't do, but apparently not. We can do anything with these things. So.
Yeah. No, I mean you can pretty much go anywhere the compound allows. You'll know the cordoned off areas. Like I said, the gate building is probably an area you will not want to go to.
Okay, cool.
And I pipe up and I say, what would happen if they went in the gate building with their badges? Just out of curiosity, would that electrocute them, or would it just signal somebody here?
And he looks at you and says, "No effort." And you know this guy. This is Carl. This is Carl.
Carl, how you doing, Carl?
You spent 5 years here. You know that visitors can kind of go anywhere. If they go to the gatehouse, it's going to let people know. I mean, they're not even going to run in and again, this is a university campus. It's like walking into to a lab that you're not supposed to be into, or the teacher's lounge or something. It's a bit of a no-no place. There are places like if you walk into the hold-in area, yeah, they'll probably send someone to ask you to leave. But these guys aren't movie villains. They're not going to just shoot you on sight. They're going to come up and talk to you like people and say, "Hey, can you not be here?"
Okay.
Carl has a wife and kids.
Effort.
I'm kidding. I know. You're
You
single.
know I identify as
Okay.
a forest ranger, and that just really, it's so gender.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding. And I turn and I say, guys, you want to go get a drink? There's a great Baton Rouge around the corner.
I just look at effort and I walk away. I walk to Sly and I slump down next to Sly. I shake my head and frown.
No, it really is a nice Baton Rouge, sir.
Dex, I'm starting to think we're never going to get home.
I need a drink. I suggest you guys come with me because it's high time we get a drink together and just sit down and discuss what's going on here.
Is Baton Rouge the only place you guys have here? Is there not like a Swiss chalet or I don't know, a keg?
No, I mean they're Baton Rouge is really the best place around. I mean, have you had their red velvet cheesecake?
I love their red velvet cheesecake. Damn it, I love it.
No, I'm sorry, sir. Baton Rouge is the only place.
Again, this recursion is brought to you by Brad.
This recursion, gentlemen, this recursion you might notice is exactly like Earth, except for a few differences. One, every restaurant on Earth in this version is a Baton Rouge. Second is that rubber bands were never existed in this reality.
Not even a Red Lobster.
Never existed.
I turn back to Sly.
Ducks are people in this world, so that's a new one too. A lot of duck families, like duck-human hybrids. Watch out for them.
Okay, Duck Dynasty, is that a thing? Oh,
No,
but is that like the opposite?
It's a show, but now it's like, you know how Duck Dynasty on Earth is like hunting ducks? Duck Dynasty here is like Gene Simmons' Family Jewels, where the ducks are the people. It's really messed up. It's fucking cool. You should check it out. It's fucking awesome.
It sounds interesting.
No, it's awesome.
It does sound awesome.
Baton Rouge has a TV. You can put it on
I just wish I could watch it at a different restaurant than damn Baton Rouge. And I get up and I storm out. I say, "Come on, Sly."
And I turn to Liam, or the guy turns to Liam.
Is this a long-term character for you, Harlan?
No, it is Carl. He goes, Sir, you might want to tell your friend not to speak too rudely about Baton Rouge. The other thing about all the restaurants being Baton Rouge is they're also all living. So every Baton Rouge is in itself a person just conformed into a Baton Rouge restaurant. So just make sure he doesn't insult them. They might get offended and spit him out.
Yeah. This will be good information for me to know, but I'm not sure.
If you have any other questions, please let me know.
Thanks, Carl.
Yeah, cheers.
I sure
Wait,
as
that
hell
is blowing my mind. So we go inside a living organism,
To get a
eat
drink.
servings from that living organism.
You've never been inside another living organism, Liam?
Shut up.
Gross. All right, where are you guys going?
Baton Rouge.
All right, so you head across the road to Baton Rouge, and you enter, and it's it's
like-
kind of midday, so it's pretty lively.
Pretty lively?
It's the only restaurant. Everyone's there. And I posted the map on Facebook for anyone, including these guys, if you want. If you want to check it out.
I see, as we walk in, are there any dark corners with booths?
Yeah, there's the darkest corner, and it says, "Suspicious conversations, please direct here."
Yeah. It also has reserved for
Reserved for plotting.
Every Baton Rouge has one.
Yeah,
You've
I go
seen
there all
it.
the time.
And I say,
Anyone else want to go to Baton Rouge now?
there.
I kind of do actually.
I've
Just
never
about.
been.
Oh, it's good.
It is tasty.
So we go and sit in the corner.
Okay.
That work with you guys? This seat okay?
It's a window seat. Yeah.
It's a window.
And as you sit down, the bartender comes over and he puts 4 strong drinks in front of you. And he says, the guy at reception, Carl, called ahead and he said you guys might need a stiff drink, so these are on him.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Thank you.
Then he walks away and nods.
So, gentlemen, you want to get home, right?
Yep.
Me too. You know what? The bastard sacked me.
What?
He
Why?
fired me.
You were awesome. You caught cracks.
That's what I thought. Apparently, I'm a fucking joke. I'm a big laughing matter in this entire complex. And you know what? Fuck them. I don't need them.
Effort, you're a great guy. Okay, you're a great guy, and they're just being jerks about this. And
You guys
you can do better.
are my new best friends. I don't need anything else. I mean, there it is. You know, let's get back to Earth. And
There it is. It's out there. I just
there
said
it is. So here are the friendships, eh? New and old and reformed and formed.
Yeah, reformed and formed. Couldn't have said it better myself. I hold up my drink, and I'm looking around suspiciously because I heard. Actually, no, I don't know that this is a living organism. I just say I wish we could celebrate in a better place than this shithole.
And
Cheers.
the walls go, "That's rude."
Yeah.
Do you have an explanation for this? The walls talking, or is this just normal?
Oh, it's a living organism.
Effort, you've worked there before. What do you think is going to happen? You think they're going to help us out? Can they help us out?
Well, I don't know how much they can help us. I know they got great chicken tenders.
No,
Oh, you're
not
talking
Baton
about the
Rouge.
agency.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's-
sorry. Sorry.
Effort, you know that the agency does not have the power to bring you back to Earth.
So only Krax has the power to bring us back to Earth.
And I said that's
Well, he hasn't said it yet, Sly.
no. It comes out from you to me. So say that again, Harlan.
Okay, hold on. I know that the estate does not have the power to send you
home.
That was totally off for me. I don't know if it was for you guys.
Cracks got the power.
So you heard it right from my
Wait, did I say
lips.
Cracks doesn't, or I wasn't even paying attention to what I was saying.
Yeah, that's
No,
fine.
you said the estate.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
I know that Cracks got the
Cracks
power.
can do it, so Cracks is the only one who can send us home.
The only person is Cracks.
Are they going to let Cracks
Yeah.
help us?
God, no.
Mm.
He's locked up. He's probably in their holding cells.
So,
Okay, so where is that on this? Wait, we're talking inside a living organism. Is this
the best place to talk? Probably not.
Are they? Well, it's moist.
It's not like we're
Are we going
bust them
to?
out.
Are
That
we
would be
going
For
to-
you know that while Baton Rouges in this recursion are living, they care not of the intricacies of the people. They only
Okay.
care about their one god.
Yeah. Just
Here.
don't say anything bad, otherwise it'll spit in your food.
Oh, that's...
We're sitting in them.
It's like your food comes out and it's like just covered in slime. It's like a regurgitated steak.
Is that the way it's supposed to look?
Oh, did you say something bad about the waitress?
This is. We've got a map, right? We've got the map. I don't see it on the page.
What?
Oh, it's in
Go to an
there.
underground dojo / gun range / training.
There it is.
Yes.
And do a montage, and then we can do it.
So,
That's true.
A montage.
That is a really good idea.
I'm down for a montage, but
I'm down for a montage.
Or we can use the drill field. What is that? Bet you there's a big drill we can drill them out.
Did someone say montage? There's only one song for a montage.
I don't know. I've got the power. It looks pretty good too.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh,
We're just eating
That's
up.
right, boys.
No, we're still at Baton Rouge.
okay. So we're sitting around the table. We're sitting around the table with the map, and we're looking at the map, and we're all pointing at different spots on the map and nodding. We're shaking our heads. Okay. What's the next part of the montage? Where do we point to?
We get chicken tenders.
We're eating. And then we're like, okay, all right, we gotta focus on the map. We point back to the map, and we point to.
All right.
Where do we
And then
go
the
forward?
montage ends, and we still haven't finished lunch.
And you're still
So we don't have a plan, and none of us are stronger or ran up any steps.
And we're just a little
Okay.
bit drunk.
Yeah.
So the plan is,
I love Phil Collins.
after the montage, we're
Yeah,
gonna
you're real
break
bad.
in to the holding cell and release Cracks.
Okay.
There's
Yeah.
a joke in there somewhere. There's got to be a joke in there somewhere. Something
Release
with the name
Cracks.
Cracks.
We have to.
Yeah, let's go to
open-
what are these
open
drill
crack
fields?
cell.
What is that about?
Well, Cracks kills. We know that.
The drill field looks like it's where you do drills for football.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, that's
Yeah.
really boring.
Yeah.
I was thinking like big drills.
Well, no, that's what they do. They strengthen their football players by pushing giant drills across a football field.
I
makes
feel like it has more to do with military training.
Well, it's
No,
both.
it's on a football field. You can see it.
It's yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. No,
I've
I
got a
get
plan.
that.
It's their drill team.
I've got a plan. I've got a plan.
I
I got a
feel
plan.
like
I got a plan. I got a plan. I got a plan.
I
I
think
got a
Everett has a plan, guys.
I got a
think
plan.
Everett has a plan.
I feel like
Dex
I still want to debate what drills are.
We should have gone to the
Um,
briefing room to figure this stuff out.
How are you doing,
No.
Dex? Eating in a Baton Rouge. How do you feel?
You know, actually, surprisingly good.
Do you trust the food?
I thought that it would be worse, but I'm actually
One lava cake, please.
I'm doing some inner shit. I'm doing some inner shit right now. I think Everett has a plan, though.
Yes,
Keep
back to the plan. Back
Hold
to the
on.
plan.
Why did you think Baton Rouge would be shit food?
Well, no, it's not that. No, it's not. I never thought it would be shit food. I've just been some.
Take a look
I've been through some stuff.
at the salads, sandwiches, and pastas, and
I had a
signature
salad.
ribs at your Baton Rouge. The fries, that coleslaw
Yeah,
for the ribs.
yeah,
16 ounces for $28.
yeah. That's
And
all good.
fish and seafood
Yeah,
at
seafood's
your
good.
Baton Rouge.
I
Oh
love
my
seafood.
god.
Just as long as he doesn't click on the steaks, I'm good.
It's a good
None
thing
of
we're
this-
not
None of
monetized.
this poisoned me.
Wine, cocktails, and desserts
I did have
at
some
your
wine. There might have
local
been.
Baton Rouge.
There might have been a little wine.
Don't look at
Complete with
Justin.
Oh, red velvet.
red velvet cake.
Wow. Okay, well, I'm glad that the narrator didn't click on the stakes, because that was what killed me. So everything else I'm fine with. If he had shown the stake, then I would have had a meltdown.
Oh, right, you got killed in a baton roof.
That's why.
Oh yeah, that's why we hate it.
Well, that and also I just find it's a little contrived.
Wow, rude.
Okay, so the plan that I'm thinking, I know the inside of the basically the holding cells. I know the inside of it.
Okay.
Like the back of my hand. The number of times I've been in and out talking to certain prisoners and whatnot. I know where they stand. I know at nighttime it goes down to. You guys hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear you fine.
Not to the door
You're right
top of
across
me,
the
so.
table. You're just across the table. You don't. You don't have to talk any louder.
Secret plotting corner.
Super important information.
I know that at night they go down to quarter staff. So there's 4 guards in the entire building.
Okay.
And
What's the best way in?
probably through the front door. To be totally honest, they don't have cameras, but they do have.
Do you have like the
locks on
power
the
to
door.
say exactly what it's like at this point? Effort? Can you just like say it'll be a white walk in the park where they give us the keys?
It'll probably be a bit of a walk in the park. Yeah, I'm thinking so. I know
Okay.
where.
Yeah,
do it.
yeah. Walk in the park. Okay, but is it? But no.
They don't have guns.
I
They don't
don't-
carry guns. Just quarter staffs.
Okay. So
Why?
there's
That's
quarter
not true.
staff.
They
How
don't
many?
carry guns.
How many staff are in there normally? Because if there's like 200 staff in there normally and it's
4.
quarter staff, that's still
There's
50.
4 normally, and a
4
quarter
normally.
one.
No. Normally there's
Normally
16.
16. So we're down to 4 staff. Okay, all right, that's good to know. And the only way in is the front door. Shouldn't we have a contingency plan in case the front door is guarded by all 4 guards at the same time? We're like, oh, if only there was another way in.
Well, normally the guards are in the interior of the building,
Okay.
and they keep an eye on things, like the prisoners, basically prison guards.
Yeah.
But so there's the front entrance is not going to be guarded.
Okay.
There might be receptionists, but I don't know if they'll be working at that late at night. So I say we go in after dark. We go in late night.
And you still have your badge?
Late night. Yeah, I do. That should get us somewhere.
Okay. Now.
What
Okay.
about these transponder things? Is that going to be an issue?
Mhm.
I certainly hope not, but based on Carl's response, doesn't sound like they're going to be too concerned if we walk in.
What if we put Sly in handcuffs that aren't done up, and he does like the whole Wookiee thing? And
Okay, I like it.
Prisoner for transport.
Ah, great idea.
I can't see. How are they seeing these things?
And maybe one of you should be drunk, or all of us, so that we're more likely that if
Racia.
we get caught. We could just say, "Oh, we're drunk," and being silly.
So effort. You know that the holding is a very complex and detailed building, and you're willing to kind of just be like, "That's it, guys," or do you feel like maybe you should like sketch a floor plan so they know where everything is?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Should I sketch a floor plan or use the one that I've got in my mind?
No, I mean, sketch it out. I mean,
We've got napkins here.
yeah, we got napkins.
So-
We've got it's got one of those.
Waitress, can we get some more crayons over here, please?
Okay, so effort very quickly sketches something on a piece of paper, and this is what he sketches. This very complex floor
Okay.
plan,
All right.
complete with details.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, wait. Close that.
That's good.
'Cause I'm gonna do this.
Is this the scale?
Okay.
You didn't
This-
even use.
I'm gonna do this one. Do this one
purple.
instead.
Oh no, you did. Cracks. Good
Oh,
job.
that works.
Do
Okay.
this one instead.
This is you've got crayon skills, man.
So here's the front entrance.
It's all right.
This is why it's important to know what the hell you're going into.
Yeah,
Can you see the whole thing here?
Or are we
So
every
supposed to
15
follow the
minutes.
red lines and just go around in circles?
All right.
this is
And they get off.
basically where the guard walks. He takes this path, and he walks in the direction of the arrow.
Okay. Every 15 minutes.
Every 15
Every
minutes.
15 minutes he reaches that point. Right. Okay. I need that map still. Where's the map?
What if we
Put
just
map
draw
together.
the arrows
Don't
going in a
jump
different
over the way.
direction?
I was just doing background sound.
Okay, so we've got that
Put
guard.
the
We
map
have
back
to
up.
make sure that we walk behind the guard. Okay, so we have to. So there's some timing.
Put the
If
map
we're
back up.
walking through
Effort, put the map back up.
Is it not up?
No, it's not up.
Oh, sorry. Screen share. What the
Screen
hell?
share.
Let's try this
Screen
again.
share. There was an information station. I wonder if there's like a button.
What the hell
like an
happened to
information center where we can press a button and it will open
I spilled my
up
water
all the
all over the
cells.
time.
But we have to know what cell Cracks is in. Do you know what cell Cracks is in?
There you go.
The big purple
Sorry.
dot that's
The
cracked.
big purple?
Could be this spot over here.
Or he could be in the office. No, he's probably not in the office. What does that say? Mr. Sunsum? Mr.
That's the doctor's office.
Mr. Jensum? That's the doctor's office. Okay.
There we go.
So the doctor might have something.
You
Uh,
blacked out key
Jensen.
pieces of this.
So how would we time it? How would we time it? Just
Should
doing,
I-
like,
should I
input
not?
rules?
Harlan, should I not have blocked out key pieces?
No, this is stuff that you would share with them. I gave you what
Oh.
you would know. That's all.
Okay.
Here, I'll share it so you guys can talk about it.
Okay.
Because this is what you would be sharing with them.
Okay.
Here's the key points that
I
drunken
wasn't
Alex
sure.
would have told you. Alex is confident that cell 124 is the holding cell for Cracks.
Okay.
That one is the one that Alex, or Effort, I should say, thinks is the appropriate one. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll share this one instead.
Right.
Effort knows that Cracks is behind a force field that needs to be turned off before he can be taken out,
Okay.
which means the power needs to be cut. You know that he is behind a set of, we're just going to use orange for the ease, orange doors, which you need the orange key to get. The orange key is in Dr. Jensen's office.
It's a lot like Doom.
Yeah, exactly. I played a lot of it. You know that you must disable the power to drop the force field around Cracks. So the orange key and disabling the power are important. The only way to disable the power is in the mechanical room at the back of the building. Tut-tut-tut-tut.
Dun 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 dun.
We
All
gotta
the
get.
green doors can be opened once the green key is collected. All the orange doors when they that should say orange, and blue when blue.
And that's the plan.
Okay. All
But
right.
you cannot. So basically, this whole reception front area is locked until you get the key from reception. Effort, you know that the reception is a nice girl named Laura, but you don't think she'll give the key up willingly. You might have to come up with a clever plan. The red dot is one of the guards. All the red dots are guards. This one goes through this hall every 15 minutes. The second one stays in the control booth and has full view of the north and south. You
Full view
cannot
of the north and
scratch
south.
this door because it's completely sealed. As well as once you cut the power, there's the possibility this door, opens whether the power is cut or if you have a blue key. Questions?
Not both?
No, you don't need both. You can do one or the other. And now we pause Mission Impossible music. Question?
The data electronics room.
Yes.
Is there any way to? That's where we turn off power.
No, that's in the mechanical room where it
That's
says
in the
cut power.
mechanical room. So what would we find in there in the data electronics? Is that?
Interesting. Because, Effort, you've always heard that there's something in the data electric room that you didn't bother listening to Perry when he was going to share with you. But you have this suspicion that you got pissed off and left, but you get the suspicion that there might have been something he pointed to in that room, since that part of the story got cut out because you wouldn't listen. So let's just say, Effort, a key piece of your background lies within that room.
Okay.
And you really, really want it.
I really, really, really want to go to the data room.
You realize, looking over this map, this is going to be a tough operation, and you need a pretty solid plan. So, step one, how to get past reception. Talk.
Okay. Well, we've got that. None of their ciphers work in the estate.
None
No,
of these ciphers
that's not
work
true.
in your state, but Effort, you know that there is a way to disable the cipher array that stops ciphers from being used.
I do?
It would take a short time to disable it, but you could do it in this section alone.
In the lobby.
Yes.
What's that?
In the lobby, you say?
No, what basically the way to disable it is because each one is designed to be building wide.
Right.
You know that so long as you get in and access the
mechanical
mechanical room, you can disable the abilities to use ciphers in this room. So you wouldn't be able to use a cipher past the green door, but once you got the orange key and broke through here, you would be able to use ciphers if you could disable it.
Okay, so no ciphers until we get there. So reception, we still have to figure that out, and we can't use ciphers.
Correct.
So, who's the most charming of all of us? Do the talking or effort?
I'm very deceptive.
Who's the most charming or effort?
Yeah.
I'm a big gruff, bearded man. You're a weirdo, and Liam thinks he's a superhero. So I guess Effort is the most charming.
I'm gonna leave this up. I'm just gonna get a drink of water. You guys decide.
Why don't we do Liam's idea and handcuff somebody, and I'll pretend that we should bring him in for
Confinement.
Okay.
Confinement.
Well, I guess here's the thing. You know how it works.
Yeah.
So is that
Right.
the real plan? Or do they say, hey, thanks, Effort. Leave them here. You can stay here at the door while we go lock them up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like, don't you think
Good
she'd
point.
know? She'd know.
Yeah, especially bringing somebody in this late. It's like midnight.
Okay. Well, I mean, you can just try to convince her. I mean, you do seem to think that she is a nice person, who would be willing to help. So.
Nice boobies. I
So
mean,
we need the green key just to open the green doors, right? So why don't we just hop in through Dr. Jensen's window? Take the yellow key, hop back out.
I doubt it's just like a gabled, like you can just open the windows. Maybe it is.
That could be barred.
I'm gonna say no. They're all. I mean,
I'm gonna say
basically it's
yes.
all-
But still,
I like your idea better.
I'm gonna say bang bang shitty bang bang, but it's not gonna help.
Do we go in deceptive or do we go in fighting?
we can't go in fighting because I think this is like a bunch of agents who have an underground dojo. So they're badass. They all know how to use quarterstaffs.
I think that you'll be able to get into the reception area.
I think so.
I think we'll be able to get the
We
key
can walk in the front door for the reception area.
You
We'll
can
tell
walk
them.
in the front door. Records. Okay, records. Okay, we ask her for some records, and then we take the key, and then we go. But
What
then
is the orange key? Oh, it's in with the doctor. Shit.
Go back.
Okay, I just want to say hi.
Go back.
Yeah, the records idea will work. Because it's the only place she could go.
And I'll just tell her we're here on important business.
Yeah.
And we need to get in to question somebody else other than Cracks. Yes.
While this is happening, I just want to do an intelligence check to see if I know how I can get rid of the tracers. How, like, if I can make them dissolve faster or what?
Sure, give me a roll.
Okay. Intellect, no effort, 15.
15?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you have the idea that, or the thought that you might be able to remove them
Okay.
if you do something special.
Okay. Yeah. I had that idea. That's why I did the intellect roll.
Exactly. So that's about as smart as you are, Dex.
That on a 15?
I'm just kidding. No, you do figure out that you probably could disable them. Actually, no. You know, you figure out, you look through them, or you kind of get a little reading on them, and you realize that they would not track you at all. They're more just like a visitor's badge, so to speak.
Oh, so he was just bullshitting, not Carl.
No, I don't think he was bullshitting. He's a real nice guy, okay?
Well, I mean, he did tell us that they had it so that they could watch where we
I
are.
think no. You think maybe he was lied to as well, like.
Oh, I
Trying to
see.
make his job seem more important than it is.
You're very personally invested in this character, Harlan.
Okay, I gotta admit
Something
something.
like that?
Carl is actually my brother.
What?
I know, twist.
But you don't seem as emotionally attached to effort.
Who's that?
Well, I mean.
I don't know who that asshole is. He means nothing
okay.
to me.
Oh, okay. Well, fair.
All right, so let's say that plan works. We go to the reception. She goes into records. We have the green key. Then from the green key, we got to time it. But she's still going to see us. So then what? Do we grab the green key and run quickly through? Because that's not going to work. We need her out.
Okay.
Question: Can we? I would know this. Would we be able to get in a window?
You could, but you'd have to break it.
Causing alarms like
Now,
that.
I want to involve the community in any of this because I think there's a lot of possible ideas that you guys could be throwing out there.
Definitely.
Yes. Post ideas.
So let's. Oh, excuse me. I don't think I have an idea one, so I'm just gonna post ideas for the heist.
Okay,
Post that.
Aisha says that nothing can go wrong here. I'm going to tell her that nothing is going to go wrong. We are going to nail this first try. No problems whatsoever. Slice. Right through
Let's see. This is going to be a Hitman playthrough too, meaning no one can be killed. Let's see if you can do it without killing anybody.
Okay. Cool. I like it.
But putting them to sleep, we can do that.
Yeah, let's see.
Set the place on fire.
I think I'm going to give faith to you, your characters and you. I think you guys can outwit this easily.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
'Cause
Okay,
this ain't tough.
reception area. We've plan
Tackle
A
it one
is
at a
just-
time. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just go in. Let's go and
reception
try.
area. Reception area. Plan A is just try to talk to her. Maybe she'll give us the key. If you can think of a reason why you'd have us three in there, just showing us around or something, then that's good. Plan B, if she can't, then ask for some records that might be on that object that you think is in the information room or something like that.
Is it likely that if we
so
were meant to be in there, we'd have a key, so that way, once we get our key, it's not going to look suspicious?
One second, Sly. Sorry, hold that thought. But if we can get her into the records room, we can lock the door behind her. We might have to mug her for the key. But if we can lock her in there, then she's not going to be able to call out. She's locked in there. She's totally safe. And that's like last resort, I think. How does that sound? Last resort, though. We try to talk to her first.
How does that sound, ladies and gents?
What was the last resort again?
We lock her.
Lock her
Okay,
in the
so
room.
we talk to her. If that doesn't work, ask her for records and then lock her in the room.
An effort. You know her. This is Laura.
Yeah.
Laura Murray.
Yep.
You know she's married to one of the estate agents. You know that she loves chicken tendies. You know that she loves her Prius. You know that she loves her Prius in the parking lot unattended. You know that she would do anything to help a child in need. Guys, you got an open bag here. You can do anything you want. You don't have to.
Let's say that her husband's been rushed to the medical facility. She needs to rush there.
It's outside the box thinking. This is XP-worthy reward thinking. Let's see what you guys can do.
And we'll bring her some chicken tendies.
And then we'll set her Prius on fire.
Hey,
We'll just say the lights are on.
And then we'll save a child who's up a tree.
a child is up a tree. Chicken tendies are in the parking lot on top of her burning Prius, which her husband's stuck inside of.
Okay. Yeah.
Also, John Bewey's got a few good ideas. First of all, World War II Nazi Edition 3.0.
We're not doing the play again.
or we could pose as male strippers, right, Liam?
What do you mean pose?
Yeah.
Just
Not even I
um,
would see myself naked.
Okay.
Waiter, another order of chicken tendies to go, please.
Good call. I like where you're going with this. I don't think that we're going to be able to get her out, and then it's going to be a time constraint if we get her out, and then have to rush before she gets back and realizes she's been duped. So coercion is the way in. Okay, so that is our plan for reception.
Okay,
Good.
perfect. What's plan number 2? How are you gonna
Plan
get
number 2.
Just show it a little leg.
I think it's going to be hard to get past that second guy. Won't lie. The guy in the control room too. So if we go up, if we take the intake interview,
Actually, it's not.
We just got 7 minutes to
It's
go
a
the
15
opposite
minutes
direction.
to go around.
Yeah.
We don't have to follow him.
yeah, exactly.
We can go opposite him,
Yeah, go left.
right? As soon as he passes,
I
the
can't go
reception room, we got bags of time to get to the mechanical room.
And
Why
because
don't
you have
I
the green, remember, because you have the green, you won't be able to get to the mechanical room because you won't. It'll be locked.
Right.
Yeah.
But you can get to the staff lounge and the staff restroom.
I say we go. Oh, right, because we don't have the blue key.
And-
Where's the blue key?
And where's the dark red key?
Oh, blue key's over there.
Dark red key. These are just doors that can't be opened, to your knowledge.
It cannot be open.
Well, they don't have a key. I mean, Dr. Jensen would have the key to his own office.
Oh,
you can't.
fuck.
It doesn't seem like we can get the blue key from going in the front door. Right, you have to have the blue key to go in from the front door, so we actually have to enter from the other side of the building.
Well,
Yeah, the only other option is to cut the power, which would open this door. Having the blue key or cutting the power would open this door.
So we have to cut the power.
too.
But the only way to cut the power is from mechanical, where we need the orange key.
And to get the orange key, we need the red key.
So the second issue.
No red key.
The second issue is getting to Dr. Jensen. Now, Effort, you know that late at night, Dr. Jensen stays in his office, so he's going to be in here.
So we'll just knock on the door.
Okay, maybe we need to see Dr. Jensen. She's not allowed to let people in, but you really need to speak to him because do you know Dr. Jensen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dr. Charles Jensen.
Yeah.
It's Dr. Michael Jensen, but sure.
How wild was it? Can you just go to the doctor and say Krax is sick and could you use the doctor?
Well, maybe
I
we're.
think, you know what I think? I think we should do it more on our feet because all this planning and
It'll never go right anyway.
it's never going to go the way we want it to, anyways.
I agree.
Well, it's good. I think it's good to have a plan at the same time.
Okay.
I'm with Dex. I think if you go in there, you're going to die.
If there is a reason that you can think of that you would want to talk to Dr. Jensen, yeah, I think Sly's onto something. Maybe something that some reason about Krax. Not necessarily that we know he's sick, but we just want to see the man that we captured who almost killed us or something.
Now, Effort, you also know that these guards are on rotation duty, meaning that every 2 nights they switch for a new estate member, meaning that there's a possibility Dr. Jensen won't know the face of the man dressed as a guard at his door.
So then we could definitely use a thing that says, hey, Korax is sick, can you come with us? But then he'd expect us to have all the keys, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
Dr. Jensen must have, like, full access.
Dr. Jensen only has access to the patient rooms, mechanical rooms. He doesn't go into the other wing.
Okay, is there a locker room? Is there a room with guard uniforms that we
There's
can
a staff
slip into?
lounge right next to it. There might be something in there. There's also a staff restroom and storage, linen.
Linens? Linens. Where's linens? Right, linens.
Right there.
What are we going to do, dress in bed sheets?
In guard uniform.
We're here for the toga party.
No. That's-
Linens are just like towels and stuff.
No, but that's where they do the laundry, right?
No.
No,
Yeah,
they
they
wouldn't.
do laundry here. This is
Yeah.
where
But they wouldn't be in the linens.
the jail cell. They do all the look. They have bathrooms. They do all the laundry here.
Okay.
Yeah, so they might have a couple guard uniforms there. It beats trying to knock one out and risking them calling on their walkie-talkie for help.
Sure.
So, okay, so we go left, like Liam suggested, go up through the intake interview linens, quickly search around for any black or whatever colors they wear, and then make our way into the staff restroom and wait for the second pass, maybe.
Yeah.
And then once he passes again, then make our way across the office, knock on Dr. Jensen's door, try to speak with him, make our way in, or whoever is dressed in the garb in, get the key. Then we have the key, and then we can make our way into the
Power room.
power room.
Cut the power, which causes the other guard to leave control too.
If I could just say something, thank you very much to the community. These are some great ideas.
What have we got?
Well, Aisha says to use a hamper from like the laundry room.
Yeah.
We could push something
yeah.
in the hamper. Yeah. Matthew says maybe there's a vent between Jensen's office and the staff lounge. Chris says tell them about the miracles of rubber bands.
I've got some on my underwear.
He
can say
also
it one
wants
more
to know
time.
if we have any ciphers in your underwear. John says, pretend that we need help with a baby. Jason says use a gift card and invite the receptionist to Baton Rouge. Chris also says there's a lot of farts from Baton Rouge. Use the noxious gases, flowers, chicks dig kittens.
Okay. So I think we've got a lot to get past
Male
perception. That's for
strippers.
sure. I really
Poses
like.
cleaners. Yeah, but they know me.
Yeah.
I think
they
we
know
can. I think we can talk our way past.
Yeah, between the gift card and the chicken tenders, I think.
My favorite is
we've
Aisha. Use a hamper for something. I don't know. just use a hamper. They use them in all the movies.
It's brilliant.
I agree.
Okay, so yeah, all right. So we've got the plan is forming. So okay, I think we've got a way to get the orange key. Then we'll have the power down. We'll be able to get in through there.
So who's going to be the person that dresses as a guard? Since you're going to be time.
It's got to be effort. Oh wait, no, it can't be effort in case Dr.
No.
Jensen recognizes him.
Yeah.
So it either has to be me or Liam. And seeing as Liam is passed out on the table, I am going to. Or it could be Sly. Sly, do you want to do it or should I do it?
You can do it.
All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna dress
That
up.
would be
as a
hilarious. You give me the fucking key.
But I mean, granted, I mean, you look more like a bodyguard than me.
That's
Also
true.
And me.
Yeah.
And you are more awkward.
Well,
Also
I don't know. Well, you're awkward in your own special.
You're
way.
drinking your hand cleaning water right now.
Oh, I thought it was lemonade.
No.
Oh, well, it tastes delicious. So whatever.
Hand cleaning water. You
Uh,
carry like lemon water with you?
okay, so we got Sly in the guard uniform. I can hide in a hamper. Why are we going to be pushing around a hamper? I can turn off the power, and I can stay in there and turn the power back on eventually. If you guys are quick to get through. I mean, I'm thinking we don't want the power to stay off the whole time because then they'd alert people, and then.
Do you have the
once
power-
the power's cut, that door opens, and you can't get into the power room until you have the orange key anyway.
Yeah, we'll have the orange key by that point.
Yeah. So you're going to kind of wing-ish, but you got a good idea for the reception. You're going to steal linens, get Sly to change, duck into the staff restroom, wait for him to pass, have Sly head over, get into the doctor's office, somehow get the key, meet back in the staff restroom, cut the power in the room. What's the next plan then?
Okay, so then people will have to go over to get the key in the dark area. Now, is there a way to see in the dark? Do you know of any night vision things?
To see in the dark?
Yeah, or will it be dark? Will they have an emergency power on, or what?
They'll have emergency power, but the lights will be sporadic. It'll be easy to hide in the shadows.
Okay, perfect. Well, we can either all go together into the control room to get the key, or we could send just like one stealthy person to get the key. I have a feeling they'll try to send a guard to get the power back on.
Well, we
So-
want that because we want to get Control 2 guard gone, don't we?
Yeah.
Do we need that, actually? Well, we do need him gone eventually.
It might be better for people to hide once we have the key. Send one person in to stealth in, and then
Can you levitate people still, or no?
I can. Oh wait, no, I don't know. I don't know what I can do.
Try levitating the salt pepper.
Oh yeah, I can.
Yeah, he
I
did
can
it.
do that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can. I can levitate the salt and pepper.
So do we all go in as a group to get the blue key, or do some of us stay back in the data or the staff restroom and wait, and then
I say, what's this say? Once power is cut, backup will arrive within 30 minutes.
Okay, all right. So that is a fact. All right, but there's no way to turn the power back on. Effort.
No. Once the power, Effort knows that once the power is cut, a silent alarm will be tripped either way, and you won't be able to.
Whether
Basically,
we
you'll
turn
have
it
30
on or
minutes
not.
at that point to get cracks out.
There's no power button. There's no on-off switch. Just a cut.
Yeah.
I all know what happens when you cut.
The cheese.
Okay, yeah. It's,
Unless you have glue.
lead. I do have glue,
But
but it's not here. I left it on Earth. Okay, so one person or the whole crew going to get the blue key?
One person,
Okay.
I think. I'll go. I know the area well. I could,
Yeah, and I know you, so it's
You've
easy.
got an alias in case they do they do see
Yeah.
you.
How are you going to get by those 2 guards?
One of them will be coming back to check the power, probably.
How do you know he will be, and how do you know it's not going to be the guy at the control station?
You don't. You don't. Do you have a way to talk to these people?
I will
if
say
it comes to that?
I will say that I need the key to check on the power.
And
If they
how-
ask me.
Then how'd you get in there in the first place?
Um,
The power was off.
Power was off, yeah.
That's the wrong key.
With the power off, do all the doors unlock?
You need the key. You need the key to check the data electronics, make sure they weren't damaged by the power outage.
Yes, good thinking.
Perfect.
well, you can
Okay.
also do you have walkie-talkies? Because this would be really useful to have some sort of communication while we're doing this.
You could definitely find some.
Yeah, it seems like something we would
After
probably
you would
need,
know
like,
somewhere
right?
in like yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure.
So then, who's going to go get cracks? Once the power's cut, his force field will be down, and you'll have the orange key to open the door. So everyone else will go for him.
But then poor effort would get stuck.
No, I'll get out. I'll meet you guys back at reception before the power comes back on. Or maybe we should find
Just because effort's going to talk doesn't mean that one of us can't hang back as support for him.
True.
Oh yeah, because while effort's doing that, we can get cracks out. We don't need the blue key for that.
Is Cracks going to disappear as soon as we turn the power off?
No.
Maybe the fact that you well, he won't be able to get out of his room. Again, because the ciphers are disabled within this building, if you decide to turn off the mechanical cipher ability in the room, he might have the ability to leave as well. However, if you don't turn it off, you know he's basically immortal and he won't be able to leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only way anyone would be able to phase in and out of this recursion if the power is still on is by using an estate badge,
Right, which I've got.
which you do have.
Okay, so I think we've pretty much got.
But the estate badge, I thought it only takes you back to here.
The estate badge allows you to travel through recursions of your choice. However, it did seem that it was limited, so you might have to fudge it before you head out to have your escape route. Because once you get cracks, let's say all 4 of you get cracks and you're all together, how are you going to get out?
Smash through a window,
I was
or
thinking
use
that
the estate
too.
badge to recurse.
Well, you know that the windows are pretty tough depending on how you're getting out of them. So estate badge would probably be the best, but someone's going to have to take a look at it to make sure that it can be functioning.
Sure, pass it over. I
Alright.
know what I'm looking at, probably.
Give us a roll.
Okay, and what power do I have right now? Because we're back on Earth, right?
You are back on...
Calculates and calculable?
I'm going to say... Well, see, the frustrating thing is it's only when you go back to those recursions that you get the original powers back. But you know what? No, I'm going to say that you have all your powers from the first fantasy world. I'm going to say that you all have your heals, lives in the woods, and dual wields.
Hey, cool. So I take a look
Fuck
at it.
those rules.
I am going to do a intellect check. I'm going to use effort on it,
Okay.
and I'm going to decrease it by 2 tiers.
Okay. Good.
Yes.
So right
it's
now,
not-
Justin, you're just figuring out if you know where this badge will take us?
Well,
I'm trying to.
because they've limited it. He can basically he's trying to reprogram it now.
Okay.
And can I recruit Liam's help because he's good with video games and stuff? Might know a thing or two about electronics.
Sure. It's going to be, put it this way, it's formidable, which means it needs a 21 or over. You've lowered it 2 tiers to challenging, and it's now difficult with Liam's help. So you still need a 12 or above.
Formidable. Formidable.
All right, Liam, let's take a look at this. Rolling away, natural 1.
Oh!
That's the worst.
That is bad.
That's really bad. I'm sorry, guys.
So, as an intrusion, this is great.
Would you roll a 1?
Natural 1. Yeah.
First off, the intrusion will happen, but do you want to re-roll it?
I do want to re-roll it.
Okay, re-roll it first.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Sorry,
Spend
let me
an
just
XP.
take one. Yeah. Okay, let's roll again. 16. Okay. All right.
So that's a success.
Yeah.
So you sit there, and first off, you royally fuck up. Not the badge, but you just get the sense of you fucked up.
Yeah,
and
I'm
then
fucking
you
up right
tighten
now.
it, and you hand it back to effort in the sense of you feel confident that the badge is now working. And effort, while you won't be able to pick the recursion, you know that when you tap it, you'll be able to transport you and whoever's with you out of this recursion. So you guys now have an escape. But Dex, as you hand it back, and this is an intrusion,
Okay.
so you can't say no to it. And I
I
want
will
to shout
say
out,
yes, 100%.
and I'm going to shout out to Aisha because this is Aisha's intrusion that I was trying to work in earlier,
Okay.
but I didn't. And all of a sudden, in the restaurant, someone pushes back their chair and starts choking, and they fall over. And a woman stands up who's with the man who falls over, and she goes, John? And she looks around, she says, I need help. And she locks eyes with you. And you recognize this woman, actually. You were standing with her in the hallway. And she goes, I heard someone say you were a doctor. So you mentioned something about a doctor. Quickly come over here. And she grabs your hand, and she pulls you over. And the man's on the floor choking.
Okay.
And she hands you her steak knife, and she says, you need to perform a tracheotomy. You need to. And she thrusts it in your hand. You can see the man's face turning blue.
Okay.
So, give me a roll.
Okay.
Try the Heimlich first.
I was gonna say,
I need my
Heimlich.
I gesture. I need my team. And I gesture for Liam and Sly to come over.
No, the intrusion is that you roll for the stabbing of the throat. That's the intrusion.
Oh, but I wouldn't use it. I would use my healing ability to.
I know, that's why it sucks. If it was
All right. What am I
beneficial, it would be
using?
intrusion.
I guess this would be speed, or would it be intellect?
We'll say that you're nervous, and you've been lying about being a doctor for so long that
As
you
she
must
passes it to you, you kind of drop it and you grab it just in time to stab him.
Yeah, sure. You nervously take it and it stabs, but maybe it did. Maybe it helped. So let's do.
You can do either or. It's up to you to decide.
Am I using?
Sure.
I can use speed or intellect. Doesn't matter.
either or, I guess. Yeah. Is that what the hint decide?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
you
if you can use an attack, you use might, or when you're attacking, you use might or speed. Up to you.
Yeah, but I don't.
But this
see
is
how you do
this
that.
is a skill check. This is a skill check.
Intellectually, you'd be like, this is where I'm going to cut him. Versus speed is my shaking hand.
True.
So, that's why I would argue it. But if whatever you want to do.
It doesn't matter to me. Go for it.
All
Whatever
right,
you want.
I will use intellect because then I can lower it 2 tiers and only spend 3. So I'm going to do that. And roll away. Roly-poly-oly. Ooh, natural 5.
Nice.
Okay.
Jugular.
Is that, okay, so it's lowered 2 tiers.
So no, it does not succeed.
All right, I'm going to spend an experience point. Bam.
To reroll.
To re-roll.
Can you reroll an intrusion?
I
I feel like that defeats one of the purposes as well.
guess, well, I mean, the
I'm going to
intrusion...
say no.
No? Okay.
I'm going to say you can't because this is also Aisha's and a lot
Sure.
of stuff use it. Now,
That's fine. I
First
get
off,
to
you get
keep-
an XP. No, yeah, you can't
No, I
because
don't.
then you would just spend the XP that you just got, right?
I don't get an XP. No. I would be
Oh,
spending
right, because it was a 1.
Yeah.
Anyway, she hands you the knife. And I'm going to say because you rolled intellect, you didn't drop it. You went for it. If it was speed, I would say you fumbled. But because it was intellect, you actually did look down. And
Yeah.
so long, you've really convinced yourself you are a doctor, and you do have the ability to heal, but not the ability to perform surgery. And you stab, and for a second, you actually feel quite confident in your stab. You're like, you know what? This feels like I'm stabbing into the hole of. But then you realize, as blood comes pouring out, that you've stabbed into the jugular. And it's like totally wrong. It's where and she starts screaming, and it just comes pouring out.
Oh no! Can I heal him now? Can I use my
Yeah, now
healing?
you can do whatever you want.
All right, I'm going to use Works Miracles on him. I throw the knife away as I stand back, and Liam, I get over here.
All right.
Blood squirting on me,
What did you do, Dex?
and
Just
I need
stop
you guys.
that.
I need you guys with me. And
Also, well done, Aisha, for that. Good job.
Very well done. Yes. Pop, pop. Okay.
I have
and
the
then
nose out now. Bad timing, worst timing. What about?
I do my Works Miracles. So let me just. Works miracles. Okay, so you manipulate the matter of time to help others. You are beloved by blah 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 blah. Connection. Okay, your healing powers work. Oh, healing touch. With a touch, you restore 1d6 points to one stat pool of any creature. This ability is difficult 2 intellect task. So I've got to beat a 6 to beat this. Each time you attempt to heal the same creature, difficulty increases. Okay, so difficulty of 2, I'm going to lower it by 1 tier.
Okay.
And I'm going to spend, so that's 1 point, and then I'm going to spend my regular, so I've got to beat a 3.
Okay.
Oh, yes! 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 Okay.
So you very nervously, as blood's pouring, and you're actually quite freaked out. Let me remind you that this is the Baton Rouge that you died.
Yeah, I know.
So
I know.
very quickly, you feel very solemn about this, and you hold the man's throat as you really struggle to work your magic, and it kind of putters out.
It's okay.
It sort of putters out barely, and you can see it kind of close the wound, and the man whose face is drained of blood and he's wide-eyed is just staring at you with anger and fear, and it all kind of goes quiet as you pull your hands back, and you can tell he's kind of like breathing, and but he's not moving much, but he is alive.
Another successful operation, Doctor. I know it seemed sketchy at first, but this is the way it's got to be done. I apologize for your panic, but everything went as planned.
And I stand up. It's awkwardly silent in the room after Liam finishes that, and I stand up and I wipe blood from my face and I say, "I fucking hate the Baton Rouge," and I storm out.
Fair enough. Okay. Maybe some brevity to the doc. We'll find out. All right. Well done. And good job, Aisha. That was an interesting one. Everyone's got one coming their way. You watch out. You're next, Liam. Sly's already
I
had
guide them to the next nearest public washroom on campus.
Which is in the other Baton Rouge across the street.
No.
There is not enough.
So you head out. Now the map has got some blood on it, and it's getting late. And effort, you feel like this is now the time to start to act.
But first, we find a bathroom and let.
What are you doing?
Dex,
what are you doing? Why don't we do? Let's just do this. Let's get cracked.
covered in
let
blood.
Dex get the blood off himself, so that
I'm not
we
covered
don't
in
walk.
blood. I'm not covered in blood. Oh wait, no, I am covered.
Yeah, you are.
You're kind
totally
of covered in
I
blood.
am kind of covered in blood. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Was a little touch and go, but you did a great job, Dex.
Liam, I don't want to talk about it, but thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, way to stab someone in the throat and then undo that.
I don't want to hear it.
Sometimes to move forward, you got to take a step backwards. It released what he was choking on.
So you can hear the running water. You can hear the running water. And I'm staring at myself in the mirror saying, I'm a good person. I'm a good person. I'm a good person.
You're a good person.
And then I'm done. No. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, now's the time to do it. Let's go. So we make our way to the holding cells.
All right. So it's now pretty late in the estate. Late in the estate. And you walk across the land, dodging and deking behind bushes and stuff like that to make sure everything is really safe. And as you approach the holding cells, you get a really epic boner because you know that you're about to get fucked. And you stand in front of the holding cells, and you see it. A lot of the lights are kind of dim. It is closed, and not many cars in the parking lot. And you pull out the map one last time and decide finally one last time what you're going to do.
Okay. Yeah. We're going to go into the front room. We're going to speak to reception. We're going to speak to, what's her name, Molly?
Laura.
That's
an important thing.
Laura. Yeah.
Knowing her name. Laura Murray.
Yep. There's also a records room just off to the left there, I noticed. And we'll say, so maybe I'll say, Laura, it's can we get into the records room? And also, I wanted to check something in the staff lounge.
So you realize Effort's had a few drinks, and you get concerned that maybe he's gonna fuck this all up.
No, because I've got this deception.
Yes, you do. All right. So you know what you're saying to get in when we get into reception. You've got a plan for that. Okay.
Kind of.
All right. Okay, and then we're done in reception.
We have to lock her in the room, right? Because she's gonna watch us walk in unless we're meant to be there.
Well, I mean, we say that. Are you saying that we're going to see the doctor? Contingency plan? Contingency plan is we lock her in the room. But I mean, if we that we need to be there, we're supposed to be there then.
Either that or I'll tell her that we're coming to see the doctor and that we need to get the records first. That'll give us the key.
Yeah.
So I'll drop the key off on my way out, and then if that doesn't work, I'll just say maybe I'm giving you guys a tour of the facility.
Yeah, but you would need a restroom key too, which is a green
yes,
green door. So
yeah.
All right, let me do a big old favor for you because
okay.
I'm gonna say that Effort has not looked at his character sheet ever.
Yeah.
Effort, you have a bunch of abilities such as fast talk, deception, all that kind of stuff. But your main one is called spin identity. You can convince all intelligent creatures who can see you, hear you, and understand you that you are someone or something other than who you actually are.
Oh.
You don't impersonate a specific individual known to the victim, but you can convince the victim that you are someone that they do not know belonging to a certain category of people.
Oh, right. But she knows who I am.
She does. But
the doctor doesn't. Oh, no, the doctor does.
You've
too.
never met. Well, you probably haven't met at least 3 of the security guards for sure. The doctor, you don't think you've met.
Right. So I can talk my way out of the security guards, but
it's just something to keep in mind.
Yes.
But you can also fast talk. You're trained in either deceiving, persuading, or intimidating. You haven't actually chosen one, so you can do whichever.
I did.
What would it?
Who's
deceiving?
Investigate media.
We'll say deceiving.
It was deceiving.
Perfect.
Where do I see that?
All right.
Yeah.
What's the plan then?
Yeah, so I'll just
walk in and deceive her.
That's the plan.
Nothing specific. We're just gonna walk in and deceive her so she lets us in.
Yeah, we gotta go see. What?
Oh. You can try just deceiving her, but it's going to be tougher depending on what you're asking. Like if you're trying to deceive her to let you in, that's fine, but she'll know you're in the building, and the power gets cut, she might be suspicious.
That's true. Yeah.
You can also deceive her and lock the door behind her.
Yes.
Like the front door.
No, I'm gonna tell her that maybe we should tell her a total lie, like someone's sick at home and she needs to go home.
Okay, because once you cut the power, you only have about half an hour anyway.
Yeah.
It's your call. What do you guys want to do?
Fuck, I don't know. It's like a 50-50 here.
Do what you think feels best, Effort.
Let's do it.
Best job.
Okay. We go in.
All right.
We're going in.
You're going in?
We're doing
going in.
All of you or just him?
All 4 of us.
I'll join you. I'll go with you.
Okay, you all walk in then, I guess. You're all going in. All right. You open the door.
Laura! My homeboy!
And Laura is there, and she says, I'm sorry, do I know you?
Yeah, it's
Ouch,
hello,
that's gonna hurt.
I'm the I'm actually here on official business, and I do since she doesn't obviously recognize me, I do a spin identity, and I say I'm a doctor and I'm here to see Dr. Jensen. All the plans just went out the window.
And I look at him and I give him.
This is why we should never plan.
No, it's not actually, she might have just taken a second to see you.
Oh, okay. So she does. It's me, Effort.
Well, there you go. And she goes, "Oh, Effort Bellwater. How long have you been gone?"
Oh, Laura, I've only been gone for couple days, really. I mean, I was back on the cracks case, and you saw him come in, yeah?
I did not. Did you bring him in?
We did, the four of us actually. It was a group effort, gotta say.
And are your friends estate agents as well?
Am I? Sorry.
Are your friends estate agents as well? And she looks
Yeah.
to the other of you. You're
Yes,
just
of course.
looking solemn and like.
These are actually new recruits.
I want to see the faces you're all making. Sly, what are you looking like? Liam, what are you looking like? Dex, what are you doing?
I'm
And who's-
pushing up glasses that aren't there.
And who's got their sound on?
Yeah, we've got double sound. Double.
It's not
Is that
me.
you, Mike?
Double.
I guess it's Mike because he doesn't have headphones in.
We can do. We can eliminate it. People mute as we go.
There you
There
go.
you go. All right. So she says, "Who are your friends? Are they estate agents as well?"
Yeah, they are actually, and I spin their identities.
No, I think you don't do it yourself.
That's fine. I don't. I'm just saying. I say yeah. Actually, they are. They're new recruits and they've just started up, and they actually helped me with the last mission on bringing cracks in, and we're actually here because we need to speak with the doctor about and a couple of these guys got to use the restroom. So if you don't mind, can I actually take the key with me and I will drop it back off to you on the way out?
All right. Let's try a deceiving or a fast talk or something.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna roll. How about?
You're not going to lower it anything.
Does his argument lower it at all? All of that meticulous planning that we did to make sure that we said the right thing or said something that actually made sense.
Yeah.
Does that lower it at all?
The planning was all very, very good. What he said to her was that you four are estate agents that bring in cracks, who's the guy she knows is in the holding cell. Not unnatural that you would be there maybe after dropping them off wanting to speak to the doctor.
Well, we had to do
sure,
a debriefing.
Yeah, I'll say sure, because, I mean, the logic is, like, let's say the sheriff brought in Black Bart, right? He shows up at the jail cell saying, I want to speak to the man in charge of watching over Black Bart. Kind of makes sense. Maybe he has information. Sure, I'll lower it one tier. That brings it down to a difficult.
And I'm going to apply some effort.
Okay, well, you have fast talk. That brings it to a 9. Effort brings it to a 6, so you need a 6 or above. If no one else would like to aid it,
11.
11. Okay, so Laura kind of looks you over.
Oh yeah.
She looks at you, Sly, as you stand like this in the back with your big muscly beard touching your cheek.
It's a mighty muscly beard. Do you work out?
It's got all the ripples in it. And she says, okay, effort, sure. And she grabs the key and she slides it over to you and she says, just drop it back the desk before you leave.
Will do.
Excellent. So you step out of the main room.
And
We listen for footsteps.
Huh?
We listen for footsteps. Steps.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now you know Laura is relatively inexperienced in this job. You know that after hours, no one is allowed in the holding cells. She's really doing you a favor by letting you speak to the doctor.
Yeah.
And as you're standing in front of the door, she turns to you and says, oh, but please don't let the guards see you. If they see you, I'm going to get in so much trouble.
And I say, I will do my best, but if you want to, why don't you tell everybody that there's donuts in the day room?
She says, I don't have that ability, and I'm not even allowed to go back there. I'm just really here to make sure that if anyone comes in, I tell them to come back tomorrow.
Well, do you know when the last time the guard passed by?
No, I can't quite see, but you can always hear him when he comes by.
Because his shoes click on the tile, right?
Exactly.
Well,
She said
then,
that.
to make sure we don't get you in trouble, do you mind if we just wait here until we watch him pass by?
And for a second, she kind of...
I mean,
Okay.
if
She's like,
make
that's
sure
fine.
we're not getting you in trouble because you're doing us a favor.
Yeah.
We
And
don't-
she says,
Yeah.
okay. So you wait there for a few seconds, and
And I
sure
say,
enough-
I say while we're waiting here, is there any record on cracks that I can take in with me to the doctor? Have you got it in the record room there, the records room?
Oh, and she says, the doctor has the file on cracks currently.
Okay. I appreciate it. Thanks very much, Laura.
Okay.
You're a real sweetheart, you know that?
I gesture across the hall to either the exam room or the restroom, and I start walking across to wait in there instead of out in the hallway.
Okay, the door is not open though; it's shut because it's locked. So if you want to open it, that's fine too, and do that.
Not the restroom.
No, the door of the reception area is all locked.
Just instead of waiting in here awkwardly with Laura, we could, go out there. But
yeah, you can definitely do that.
Well,
I also thought this made us look like we're going along with her and trying to.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to have a problem waiting or letting you guys wait.
We'll chill
there for 2 seconds.
So after a few seconds, you hear the clicking, and you hear it right outside the door, and it kind of scuffles for a second, stops, and then it keeps moving.
Okay.
And you put 15 minutes on your clock, because you know that's exactly how long it takes.
To get back to this point, we're looking probably at around 12 or something before he gets
Exactly, but you know it's 15 minutes circle.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I unlock the door and I open it and I poke my head out. Oh, we've got a counter. Here we go. Perfect.
Oh, you don't even understand.
And I poke my head out, and is he in view?
Yeah, you can see him walking down the hallway a little bit.
Okay, perfect. So, and does that door close behind
Slowly
him?
Facing down here. Yeah, you can close it behind you. She asks that you close it behind her, actually.
Okay, so we close the door behind us, and we go into the intake interview room.
Perfect. And yeah, it's just a little interview room with chairs and stuff like that.
Continue into the linen room.
Okay, so all four of you head into the linen room, and it's kind of dark, but you can see dirty laundry, hampers, towels hanging. This looks like where all the laundry for everything is done.
Okay. I immediately start looking around, and I nod to Liam and Sly. That you know what we're looking for?
A hamper.
Uniform?
I don't think Effort does.
No.
Or
Oh.
Slide.
We're looking for a guard uniform.
Oh, yeah.
I knew
unless-
that. I was just joking.
So
Effort
start
did.
looking.
But we also need a hamper,
I
don't we?
forgot.
Okay, so
don't
Justin,
know
you
if
take a
you-
look around and you don't see anything.
Yeah.
Sly, give me a roll.
Yeah, we're also looking for...
Okay, so Sly,
A laundry
you actually
hamper.
see a hamper with a nice clean uniform.
I found
And
both
actually,
things. A
as you're
hamper
looking
and
through, you also see two walkie-talkies.
Ah, perfect.
I hand one to Effort and the other one to Dex.
Perfect.
Okay. And do you get dressed?
Am I gonna be? No, Dex is gonna be the guard in this one, right?
No, I was thinking it would be you because you're buff. You
All right,
look
I'll be the
more
guard.
like
I put it on.
I think it makes sense if you guys go into the office together. It might actually make it seem more.
Validate it.
If Effort's going to be sweet talking him, you might be able to make
Okay.
it more legit.
Okay.
Yeah, so Sly, you and I
Mhm.
will go to the doctor's office, and Dex and Liam, are
We'll
you
wait in
guys
the
going to
staff
go...
restroom.
Hide
Are you
in the
guys gonna
staff
go
room.
and wait
Hide
in the staff restroom or staff lounge?
We could do either, yeah, lounge or restroom.
I'm thinking lounge probably has
I'm
more...
thinking restroom because we can lock it behind us.
Well, both you can, because they're
Oh,
both
yeah?
keys.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Let's do the lounge.
I'm sure the
Oh,
guards
and-
have all the keys.
Only because we know what's in the bathroom. We don't know what's in a lounge. I mean, bathroom's got...
All right, what are we gonna
bathroom
say
stuff.
to Dr. Jensen when we get there? We need the key.
First
As
of
a
all,
guard?
I'm just gonna say, let's go in. Like, Dr. Jensen, can we come in for a moment and sit down? I need to speak with you. He knows who I am.
Right. But do we need the key? How are we gonna get the
So
key?
you're standing in the living room deciding, and remember that this hall is a long way to look. That he doesn't have to be here.
Yes.
So any minute he's probably going to come around here, and you won't be able to cross.
Okay, so let's just go and talk in the staff
restroom.
lounge.
Yep.
Or restroom. Either or.
Quiet.
Okay. So who takes the lead?
I will. I got
Okay,
the
Sly. So you head out, and but you didn't even have the green key.
I gave it to him.
Liam.
Liam does.
Yeah, so I will pass it to Sly.
Thanks, Liam.
Too late. You're dead now. No. Okay. So you open the door and you guys head into the staff lounge. And as you do, you hear clicking down here at the hall and realize that you kind of pretty much just ducked in there as time was running out.
Yeah, because really, it's only like half the time.
All right, wait here, guys. We're gonna go see if we can get the key.
Because you were timing 15 minutes from here.
Got it.
We're at 11:07.
That's what you were, yeah. I stopped the timer and reset it. So once you hear him pass you, the timer starts again. Tick, 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 motherfucker.
All right. Good luck, you guys.
Okay.
So we go into. I open the door for a knock, I guess. We know.
Okay, so you head out into the hall. So Effort and Sly, correct?
Yep.
Perfect.
And,
So you guys,
let me lead this one, Sly, because
Yeah, I don't know
know
what I would
you're-
say. Yeah,
you're a guard.
that's good.
So
and actually, Dex and Liam, as you guys are sitting in the staff lounge, just kind of looking around, you see some old donuts.
Oh,
Right?
Dale
Donuts.
Donuts.
oh, can I stay back?
No.
No, Effort, come on.
No, but most importantly, you
Save
actually
us, honey cruller.
you see there's a vent that you can listen through.
Okay.
There is a vent.
Yeah. So you knock on the door,
Teresa vent.
and after a few moments, you hear a shuffling, and the door opens up, and an older man, thin, with glasses, balding, wiry hair, kind of looks at you with a puzzled look. The two of you says, "Oh, can I help you?"
And I say, Dr. Jensen, it's me, Effort Bellwater. Do you recognize me?
Effort Bellwater. No, I
You
don't.
did my
think so.
physical. You were inside me.
I don't.
Yep.
No, I don't think we ever spoke. Are you an estate agent?
Absolutely. May we come in?
Can I ask what this is regarding?
Sure. And I immediately I put my hand on his mouth and I push him in.
Oh, like, okay, and I help him. I realized that was happening.
Shut the door after you.
Not
Okay.
me this time. I look around to see if Liam is smile. Wasn't me this time.
I got
Okay,
nervous.
so-
I got nervous.
I've been there. Just push.
He's very
just keep
wiry,
pushing.
so he doesn't put up much of a fight. But you bring him back against the wall, and you hold his mouth.
All right, I
And
take
I
this
say-
shirt that I had on under. Yeah, well, you go ahead.
Yeah, I say, now I'm gonna let this go. I'm gonna let you go, but do not make a noise, because if you do, my friend here is gonna slit your fucking throat. Okay?
Whoa,
And his
Effort,
eyes
don't let it
go
go.
wide.
Why let it go? What are we gonna get from this? Just get the key, and we'll figure the rest out. We'll
Well,
bring him
because I can't be standing here holding his mouth.
Well, I get that, but we can't. What are you gonna do when you let him go? He's gonna just yell. So let's gag him.
Okay, gag him. So that's fine. So I say, like,
This is why you never leave us alone.
we are the worst couple. We're the worst
I do
pair.
nothing. I just follow in your.
That was the best
I know.
thing because there wasn't even any like. You got a guy who can lie through his teeth, and he goes to let's fuck him. Let's just cover his mouth, Alex.
All right.
Okay,
all
okay,
right.
this is what I say. I turn to him and I say, there's an imposter in this building who's posing as a security guard.
I look suspiciously at Effort.
And I say,
Shut up,
and I-
man.
and I believe he's here to get cracks. You know, thinking outside the box, people.
Okay, so you're now trying to like convince him that you're actually helping him.
Yes. Precisely.
The old Die Hard style.
Yes. Exactly.
Where Hans Gruber
We're
pretends
hot.
to be another.
Exactly. Oh, you gotta help me, man.
You gotta help me.
You gotta help.
Trying to get to the roof.
No, no.
I say, yeah. So that's what I say, and I say,
Oh, no
Have you seen-
bullets. What do you think I'm fucking stupid, Hans?
I say to Doctor, have you seen cracks? And I take
you're
my
gonna
hand
need
off
a
his
pretty good roll for him to buy your
Okay.
bullshit.
All right, ready? Here we go.
I got my fist cocked though, so we're ready, just in case.
Well,
Are you? You're not even altering it.
it's okay. It's a pretty good lie.
Well,
There's an
you're
imposter
gonna
in
lower it one because of the fast talk.
Right. So that's it.
Then no, it doesn't succeed.
Knock him out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a pretty
Absolutely.
tough fight, so.
Okay, I say, Effort, you hang on to him. I'll get Dex. He knows what to do.
No.
Well, Dex and Liam, you
I got
guys
the
are listening to
walkie-talkie.
this.
It's
You're
not
listening
working.
through the thing,
Yeah.
and you're seeing it.
Yeah. Okay. They need to figure this out. They need to figure this out. I'm not helping. I'm not doing any. I'm not going.
All right.
I'm having a
Okay, I'm
donut.
gonna,
I
Hey,
go, no. I put him
no,
in the chair.
Liam, have a donut.
I say, okay, sit in the chair, doctor. I gotta tie you up.
Well, he
Honestly,
doesn't not believe you, but he doesn't believe you, but he doesn't think you're like maybe there's something salvageable there.
No. Not the
Okay.
way this has been going.
Okay, so I turn on the walkie-talkie. Hello, guys.
Oh, okay.
Is
Hello?
there isn't a
got it.
panic? Is there a panic button on the desk?
Not at all. Let me go check.
You know
So
what?
take a look,
Don't
and
worry
there-
about it.
There's a small button under the desk that
There
he
is.
definitely easily would have pushed. Yeah.
It's either a panic button or more fries button.
Don't press it.
No chicken fries.
No. Okay. Knock him out. Just knock him out.
We're
Knock
gonna
him
have
out.
to tie him up and knock him out.
Tie him up. Knock him out. Don't let him press. Keep him away from the button. Okay. Make sure he's not on
Yeah.
a royalty share.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and I think that's good. And then find the key. And then, yeah, we're golden.
So this is a walkie-talkie. This is not a phone. It's just like, just knock him out.
Over.
All right, so I
Awesome. So you
So
didn't change
so-
the channel. So all the guards with their walkie-talkies hear this conversation.
No. We've.
Was that you?
I imagine they turn off all
Gotcha.
the channels when you put your walkie-talkies away. At least we always did. And then we
I'm kidding.
put
That
it
would
on.
be an unfair, a likely but unfair thing.
Possible.
So he's standing there with his eyes wide.
Yeah.
So, all right, so I just choke him out.
I say, doctor, you've got two choices here. You can get knocked the fuck out, or you can sit quietly and allow us to tie you and gag you.
That works too.
And I take my hand away from his mouth.
So he sits quietly, I guess.
Well,
All right, so
now
I
you can
start,
speak. What's his response?
What is? He's like, I'll sit quietly.
All right, so tie him up.
This is like a little old man, like a really sweet old man that delivered your kid, if you had one.
Are we talking to like our doctor?
Yeah, this is Dr. Onow. What's her doctor's name, by the way? Onow, A-H-N-O.
Oh, now.
Face. Onow. Kids are the doctor. Oh no. So he sits down. You guys are
Okay.
supposed to be the heroes. He
Okay.
sits down and starts crying. He says, I just want to see my wife again.
stop crying. We're not gonna kill you.
You're gonna see your wife again. Relax, doctor.
Honestly,
But you know,
you're
you
professional.
question me. You put me in a position.
Crying. He cuts people.
So as we're talking, I start searching through doors and everything for this orange key.
Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, you eventually find it. It takes a few minutes. You hear the passing footsteps once again. But
we
you
just
do
bring
find
him with us. It's a bad idea. Never mind.
No.
All right, so I tie him up. I grab if I have time because I hear the passing footsteps. I go back to the linens. I grab some more linens. Come back and tie him up.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So he's tied to the chair sufficiently. His mouth is stuffed.
Yeah.
And I tell him, doctor, this is nothing against you, and I'm very sorry this happened to you. But I'm glad that we were able to come to an agreement, and we didn't have to knock you out.
And I take the nose out of my pocket and I put it on his nose.
So what happened?
Oh, nice. So then if the guard comes and squeezes it, then
If the ciphers are off.
It
Yeah.
No one's gonna
otherwise-
squeeze it.
Right,
I just think
yeah,
it's
that's true.
funny. All
It's
right.
funny. All right. So yeah, you have the key. You head
Walk
in the
back.
lounge, or
No, we message or
Okay.
we walkie-talkie Dex. So we'll leave that to you, Sly.
Dex, it went perfectly smooth. We have the key.
smooth as
Well,
chunky peanut butter.
That's right. We will deliver to you the key. Next step. Stage 3 is done.
Excellent.
Okay, so we meet them back in the staff lounge.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys duck out in the hall and head into the staff lounge, and the four of you are now back together.
Okay, so next deal, we got to cut the power. Now this is where it gets tricky.
The mechanical room.
Who's got the green key right now?
Sly.
Sly has both the green and the orange key at this point.
Okay. The only time that we need the green key now is just to get out of this room, pretty much. So I think we're good for the green key.
Yeah, maybe and to hide it down at 128. Looking at the napkin again.
Sure. Yeah, and then that's right. Yeah, and the orange key we need to get into the power room. Now we don't all have to go into the power room. We could send whoever's going to get the blue key, which I think is Effort. We could send him to cut the power, and then again to go through the blue door.
Mm-hmm.
You think
So
you can do that?
once we cut the power, we can go through that blue door there?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Not the data room door, but to
the big section.
Exactly.
Oh no, never mind. No, someone else has to go because so Effort and someone else goes to the mechanical room. Now, the someone else, I'm going to nominate Sly. We'll say we'll go in, cut the power, and then Effort will be waiting at the blue door. We'll be able to go in, find a nice hiding spot when the guard goes to investigate. Now, meanwhile, Sly leaves the mechanical room and joins us in the staff lounge where we are right now. And then once we're all together and we see the guard go by, we can make our way towards Cracks. And then all we have to do is, well, we can either wait. We could either go to Cracks or we could wait for Effort and then all go together.
I say go to Cracks. And are we going to escape using the badge, my badge?
Yes.
Is that how we're going to escape?
Correct.
That's the only way I can think of.
Should we get Dr. Jensen? Is he wearing like a scrubs?
He was wearing a lab coat and scrubs, yes.
Because we could also have someone imposter as another doctor.
You just want to get him naked.
Well, yeah.
We have to untie him, tie him back up. Yeah, we could do that.
Okay. I'm
really glad we
thinking.
didn't knock you out, but we want to make you naked and tie you
On
up.
second, yeah, come back and he's like, oh no, not these guys again. Don't worry.
I'm thinking I want to take Liam with me. Give Liam the orange key. Liam, you cut the power in the mechanical room, and I will come with you. But then I'll run out and get the blue key into the next room.
By yourself?
Okay.
Yeah, and then as soon as you come back, or as soon as I come back, will my badge work with the cipher lock on?
It's the only thing
Yes.
that will.
Your badge is the only thing that will work.
Okay, so we have to keep the cipher lock off so that Cracks doesn't escape on his own.
Yeah.
So, you see, yeah.
Yeah,
So
you know,
basically-
the other thing is with these red guards, you know that they all carry guns, the same gun that you had.
Pew pew.
Yeah, the pew gun.
The pew pew gun.
The church pew gun.
Church pew gun. But yeah, that's okay, because I think I have a plan for talking to these guys.
Hey, it's worked so far.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, let's do it. So, Liam and... So basically, Dex and Sly are just hanging out while these guys do this, correct?
Right.
Do you want my
Okay.
uniform?
Oh, maybe that's a good idea. Maybe I'll just take Sly with me. Unless it's easy enough for you guys to change. Yeah, it is. You're changed. What do you know?
that was quick.
Yeah, but it still makes sense that you two go together,
Okay.
right? Because again, you're a stranger. It's night. You're not supposed to be in there alone, so a guard would be escorting you.
Yeah, do you want to dress as
it
a
makes
guard?
sense that Dex and I would cut the power and look into that.
Yeah, we can do
Okay.
that. Yep.
Okay, so who's holding the orange key and who's
That's
holding the green key?
Effort's got both.
Okay.
Because
So
we're basically all going together anyway.
Okay, so all four of you are now going to move into the mechanical room. So you wait until you hear him pass
Perfect.
into the linens, and you silently open the staff lounge, head down the hall, and duck into the mechanical room.
Right.
And you're standing in front of the large power cords. And Sly, you no longer lift heavy objects, bro. But Liam, you get a sensation that you could whack it pretty hard and take those power cords out.
A suspension?
You know, with suspension. It's like ascension, but suspended.
Okay. All right. I'll believe it. Good deception.
Bullshittery.
Roll.
All right. Are you guys ready to bust this? Timer goes on 30 minutes the minute that hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't even
Alright.
have 30 minutes left in the game.
Well, we'll find out. Here we go. Start. Timer is on.
Oh, make sure now we're cutting the power and not the cipher lock.
No,
On the
too
building.
late. You hit the water line. Everyone's dead. I don't know why the water line kills them. But it did. Okay, so you hit it, you hit it, whack, and a klaxon sounds. And the whole.
Wait, I thought you said silent alarm.
No, power is what you're tripping. So you hit that, and you hear
You
the
didn't
door
hit
in
it
the
right.
hallway open. Who's going?
Okay. Oh, I look around. Is there any toolboxes or anything?
Too late. Can't see now. It's the dark.
Ah.
All right. Liam and I are gonna make our way back to the staff lounge.
To be fair, Harlan, you started it by cutting the power. It wasn't even Liam who cut the power.
Liam totally did.
No, you said so. You cut it, and then 30 minutes starts now.
Well, you were just standing around and talking. I pushed that one through. You can call it a GM intrusion if you'd like.
XP for everyone.
Uh-oh, Justin, don't you cheat. What'd you roll on?
I was doing
What?
an intellect roll to see if I saw a mechanics box or tool.
Perfect. So you take a look around, and when you accidentally do, you pull another lever in the dark.
No,
Yeah, it's an intrusion. You rolled a 1.
he didn't roll it. He didn't
I
do anything.
rolled
Did
it. I
you?
rolled it. I did.
We're not
roll
those
it.
types of guys. Come on.
But he didn't say it. He just
Doesn't
rolled.
matter. Because if it was a natural 20, you better believe he would have said he rolled it.
Oh
so
my
it's
God.
It was equally true if it's a 1.
It's true. Okay, so what? I pulled a lever. I think I saw one over here.
And you hear a loud echo through the building, but you're
Turn
not
it
sure
back
what
on.
it is yet.
Turn it back on.
All right, and timer's running.
Okay, so
I pushed the lever back up. Boop.
Okay, but no sound is made. It's like it's not working.
The lever that goes was not chewing anymore.
that was
All
good.
right, let's go, Liam. Let's go. Liam
Okay.
So
You
Liam
guys
and
have the green
Dix, you
key.
guys
We
head
give
back
them the
to
green
staff
key.
lounge. Sly and Effort, you guys are in the mechanical room.
Okay, I open the door to the mechanical room, and I peek out, and I look into where the blue door is. And do I see anything?
You don't see anything just yet, again, because it's pretty hidden
pretty
in shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, so no, you can't see anything here.
Okay, so I go in, and I'm feeling my way in, and I make my way to the left.
And Sly, you're on a sail?
Yeah, because we figured that the guards only rotate counterclockwise. So we'll be good as long as we go 207 as they're going down to 213.
As long as that logic applies to
Exactly.
these guys, that would work. Let's hope they don't do that. Wait. Because they're not machines.
They're dots.
Do it this way.
They're dots.
1 to 2,
They're
1 to
periods.
2. 1 to 2, he goes north. 3 to 4, he goes south.
Why would
Oh! So, as you round that corner,
That's some complicated
You-
AI.
you see a shadow. That's complicated, right? You see a shadow of a light, or so you light flicking into the hall.
Do you realize we went south,
south.
eh?
No, you went north.
Oh, did you?
One
No,
to two.
we went south.
Yeah, you guys did.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you went straight. Never mind. So you're
No,
good.
I said we go left down the hall. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Okay. So yeah, you head down, and here are lights, kind of like spotlights shining, but it's casting all of this in shadow. So
Okay.
it's relatively dark, right up to 209.
Okay. So, I walk up,
Okay.
and I guess Sly's right next to me,
Mhm.
and walk right into the control room.
Okay.
No questions.
Well, yeah. As soon as you walk in and he sees you, he turns to you.
And
Shocked.
I say, you guys have lost power here, eh?
He says,
You know, if you go select.
"Oh, you're
up at the top
green."
corner? No, if you go select.
I don't care.
Top.
All right. So he says, "I know, transparent."
There
And
you
then he says, he turns to you and he says, "Oh, yeah. Yeah, we lost power too. Who the hell are you? And he looks at you, Sly, and he sees you in a outfit, and he kind of raises an eyebrow.
And
I turn around and point to the guard on my back.
Guard. The guard.
and I
And
say,
effort.
I need the key to the data electrical room because I'm not sure if this power outage has really fucked up shit down there. So, and I'm here on maintenance to fix it. So let's go.
Why would you be fixing it? If you this, and he points to you, Sly. He says, why can't you check it? You have keys. Not you, him, Sly. Why can't you fix it? He's got a hand on his gun.
Tell you the truth, it's my first day. My name's Sly Fitzgerald. I reach my hand out, shake his hand.
Do you not have keys?
Am I supposed to? I got a walkie-talkie.
Give me a deception roll or something.
I also have this nifty belt.
Because you're dressed, you have the walkie. Give me a
Does
roll.
he have any dick punchers on him?
And I'm gonna give him a. Oh no! Just shoots you dead. Yeah.
Damn.
Because I say,
Guard!
No. You know what's gonna be good? Okay. So the intrusion. Do you want to re-roll it or have the intrusion or what?
No, I'll have the intrusion.
Okay, so you're standing there and I have a walkie-talkie, and then you hear Liam.
Do you have the
Have
key?
you gotten the keys from the guard yet so we can take cracks out of
I'm
here?
actually like turning it down as he's talking.
Give me the walkie-talkie. Give me the walkie-talkie here in the background.
Liam, are you okay with saying that?
Hey, Sly! Did you take the guards out yet and get the keys from them?
And I say, new guy hazing. You know how it is.
And he's like,
Wham!
yeah, no, he's got his hand on his gun, so
Yeah,
he
well-
doesn't buy it.
We gotta try.
Yeah, well, let's see who shoots first.
Yeah,
so I pull mine and I point it right at his face.
roll. We gotta roll.
Doesn't work like that. You roll, and then he'll roll. So you get
What are we
fired
rolling?
first.
20?
Or initiative,
Roll
I guess.
Always a 20.
Fuck.
What are you rolling, Chris? Oh, 15. Not bad. Let's see. 6. Okay, you go first, Sly.
Alright, I just tackle him.
Well, you're right in front of him. You can just punch him if you want.
Alright. Well,
You want?
I think punching him is gonna punch him, but then he's gonna shoot me. So I'm gonna try to wrestle him so that way he doesn't
Sounds
Yeah.
have a
good.
chance.
Give
So I'm
me
gonna
a
grapple him.
roll.
Alright,
So
I'm
that
gonna
he
lower it
shoots
by
effort.
2 tiers.
2 tiers? Okay.
So
So you're going to need a 9 or above. Success. So you go running at him, you tackle him, and throw him into the console at the window. Ooh! The gun kind of falls from his hand, and he kind of slumps over on the floor. He's definitely alive and able, but he's incapacitated.
I
for the
forget
time
the
being.
gun.
Don't
Effort,
forget the
get
gun?
the gun.
Oh, get the gun.
Effort, get off the computer and get the damn gun.
What?
This is social media
I was looking
time.
at my phone.
You're like texting, you're like, yeah.
Almost.
Effort.
Oh, typo.
So what do you do?
I pounce on the gun.
Okay, so you have it.
I'm a
And
tiger.
He's got a belt loop of keys.
And so the guard's on the ground.
Yeah.
And I put my foot right on his neck,
Okay.
and I say, "Blue key, please."
And he hands you the keys ring.
So I take it, and how does this work without killing him?
Does he have handcuffs on him?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Let's just take him into one of the bathrooms and handcuff him to a pipe.
Just flip him over and handcuff his hands
Oh,
behind. him.
isolation room. We got a key. Put him in an isolation room.
Perfect. So we drag him out, flip him over, handcuff him.
Okay, so
Oh,
as
there's
you,
a
him to
do
an
bad guy.
that,
What if there's a
room.
bad guy in there? He's just going to destroy him.
as you do
Check to
that,
see if there's an empty cell.
you
first
see
of all.
it is an empty cell. But as you do that, you see the flashlight of the other guy walking around behind you.
All right, so I put the gun to his head. Do you have the gun?
No, he's still far away. He's just
Okay,
coming.
can we
at you.
quickly? Can we get him in soon enough?
You can
Yeah.
all go into the isolation room. Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll do
go.
that.
Go, go, go,
Okay.
go, go.
And lock yourselves in. Good job, guys.
Drag!
So you
Good
get
door
him,
lock.
and you handcuff him to a.
I've got the key. Don't worry.
And after a few seconds, you can hear him passing again.
Mm-hmm.
And you're good to move.
All right. So back out the same way we came in.
Mm-hmm. Lock the door behind us, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. So you leave it out, you bolt for the cut power, and within seconds you're in front of the staff lounge knocking on their door.
Yep, we're ready.
Okay,
You
so
ready?
I turn my walkie-talkie. We got it.
Yeah, I was worried because you didn't respond.
Yeah, we're going to continue radio silence unless there's an emergency. Over.
I thought you guys were in front of the staff lounge. What? Where?
Yeah, they're in front of the staff lounge now.
I'm
So
listening.
you're
We're
there
in front of
and there's
each
the
other.
data electricity room too across from it.
Any footsteps from guards?
You hear a lot of movement and flashing lights. It looks like the pattern has been broken, but you're not sure where he is at this moment.
Okay. I say, so I'm going to duck into the data electrical room because there's some information here I need to find out about my past.
I take one of the guns so that we split it up.
Yeah,
Like
for
the-
sure.
The Dex are you guys somewhere else?
Oh,
Well,
we're
they're
right
all-
there. We're right there. We're all together.
I give one gun to Liam, and so that way we have one between the two groups.
Okay. And Dex, what are you doing?
Okay, you got to go into the data electrical room. We got to get out of here. We got to get to Cracks.
Go to Cracks.
All
I'm
right.
looking over the gun to see if there's like a safety switch or anything that I got to take off. Or
There's a stun setting.
All right.
I will put on
Excellent.
stun.
Set phaser still stun.
We'll try to get him. We'll try to get him back to you, Effort. Or you want to come to us?
I'll come to you.
All right. All right. Let's go. The three of us.
Okay, so you guys start moving down the hall, all three of you, and you're leaving Effort alone?
No,
well,
Sly
he's
is
able.
actually-
He's able to get into that room with the blue key, right?
He is.
I think Sly and I
We're-
are
yeah, we're
staying
good with the
together.
orange.
Sly, are you staying with Effort?
Well, don't we need his badge?
We need
Yeah.
his badge with Cracks.
Yeah, so shouldn't we all go together to Cracks?
Well, I want to go into the data room for my.
Oh, Yeah, okay.
I think I
Selfish.
feel like I turned off the cipher thing, so it might be good for someone to check on Cracks. So,
Okay.
all right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Whoever wants to come with me can come with me.
Okay, so you two head out. Effort and Fitzgerald slide to the data room. Give me a roll because you start looking through files almost immediately. It looks like there's a bunch of information that you have to go through. Effort. So give me a
Freaking
roll.
6.
Fucking 6? No
Oh,
success. You'll
Takes
have
me
to roll
forever.
again. And Dex and Sly, you guys start heading down the hall, and you see that the two guards are now both in control too, looking out, kind of leaning over something. Looks like they're talking about something.
Okay, they look distracted.
Momentarily, but there are bright lights shining out, so you can't quite see exactly where they're facing. You just see their bodies within. They're like what do you call it? Storm lights, or not storm lights, emergency lights shining out here.
Emergency lights, eh? Okay.
Yeah.
So sorry, where are they? Where are the two guards?
They are now both in this control 2 room.
Okay. Well, maybe we all have to go together.
We got two guns. We just walk up, both of us with our guns. They won't expect it. I fire simultaneously to stun them.
Oh, we can destroy the lights too.
Yeah, and this is behind a glass. Remember, right?
That takes a lot more effort to get the. Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, this is like a think of it like a warden booth type thing
Yeah.
in the middle.
So why don't we just run into Cracks and try? I don't know how long it'll take us to get away.
That's
They
what
all
I'm
coordinate
thinking. Is
together.
you just go. Good thing you can see where my pencil is pointing. You just go. Yeah, like once we hit that corner, we're by the quiet area.
Yeah.
We just gotta stay low, right? Because they've got the desk.
Yeah.
And the glass above it, so we just gotta stay below the desk line until we get past the glass.
Yeah.
Right.
No, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'd be going from the other corner.
Oh, this corner?
I know.
No, down more.
we get the
down
hammer.
by the men's restroom.
He meant by the men's restroom, the northeast of the men's restroom.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
this
where
corner?
we'd start. No, well, just back in the hallway, because you got to start behind their
There you
view,
go.
right? And then you go, straight from there.
Oh, I see. So you want to go up here?
No. No, straight to.
Under the
Come on,
Every
come on. We gotta
time.
do this. We gotta do this. This is the
Basically, from that corner straight to the happy face.
Got it. Okay, but you're gonna wait for them anyway, right?
I'm rolling again.
Give me
A
another
10.
roll.
A
Okay,
10.
success. You find a folder that says effort, and you can
I grab it?
slapping on your lap, on your back, so you can't quite read just yet. But
I'm not reading it now. I grab it and we go.
okay, so Dex and Liam, they meet you out in the hallway.
We
There's
could use the
lights.
hamper and just do a running start all the way to the end of the hallway.
Yeah.
Aisha gets her hamper used.
Yeah.
I was thinking we just shoot the light and run.
Yeah.
No,
I got
no,
my
you shoot the light,
decision.
double drop.
Let's do it.
I've got my ray gun. Just start firing shots. Confusion.
Yeah. Okay. So I aim for the light and I shoot it. And
Give me a
I'm gonna use
Aim it.
effort on my speed. So I'm gonna bring that down to. I'm gonna use 2 levels of effort. So that's gonna bring it down to 6.
Okay.
All right. And the roll.
Still
Not
your
enough
gun,
one,
Liam.
please. 18.
Success. You smash it out.
You
And
stun that light.
temporarily,
And let's
temporarily
go.
distorts them.
And we
Stun the
It's
light.
dazed.
They're all dazed. And you all run across down the hall.
Dun, dun, dun,
Within
dun,
seconds, you're in
dun,
front of
dun,
Krax's door.
Open it. Open it.
Orange key. Beep,
Oh, wait, I left the key back in the other room.
So with a beep, 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 you open it, and the door bursts open, and Krax comes running out.
Grab him.
Grab him.
No, I
And
got the
you-
gun pointed.
What's
that I
that?
stole back off Dex.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry, man. You got the gun.
I'll have it angled as a kill shot.
Ooh.
No, you wouldn't have it back. If he used it, then Dex is still going to have it.
Yeah.
But you can take it. But either way, Krax gets out to in front of 129, just past you, when he stops and turns around, realizing who you are. And he looks at you, all kind of like shocked and sweaty, because it looks like he was maybe kept in stasis. And he's like, "Where the fuck am I?"
Everyone
Group
grab him, grab each other, and touch the badge.
Group hug.
And he steps
Hey,
back.
what's up,
and he's
Scotty?
like, no, where the fuck am I?
All right, I just grab his face and hold on to his ear.
And every
Yeah.
step you take, he keeps stepping back more.
Okay, we're in the holding cells. We are at the estate. We're getting you out of here. Krax, if you want to
up.
get out of here with your life, you're going to come with us. Now, Krax, grab his hand
Stun
or
him.
his nose or something.
Stun him. Yeah, can I not grab his nose?
No. I say that to
Grab his
Krax.
nose.
No, I
Don't
say
do
that to
anything.
Krax. What does Krax react? Like, we're getting you out of here. You're
Okay, so
probably-
yeah, Krax
really
like
confused.
starts looking at you, and he's like, and you're holding the gun, and he's like, okay.
Take
And,
the hand.
And he goes to reach out, and just blood all over you.
What?
And his half head just falls forward as effort pulls back.
Oh,
No, I'm
yeah.
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I was just saying, what?
No. But Krax is dead. And one of the other cops down the hall, one of the many guys that you've alerted that were like seconds away, is shot. And he goes to start shooting at you guys too.
How did he see in the hallway? It's dark.
You shot at the light.
Yeah, there's a light. It's easier to hit a light than a non-light.
He's just shooting at you. I don't think he meant to shoot this guy in the head, because it died right in front of you.
Okay, well, let's grab him anyway. Let's go.
He's
we
a
grab
dead
Krax
body.
as well.
We're not going to take him. He's headless.
Yeah.
Grab
Go.
Krax's dead body,
coming
and
with
you
us.
press the button, and in a flash of light, you are distorted and twisted through, again, all that kind of strange bullshit. And as you land on the other side, you land in soft sand, and you look down at Krax's headless body, in his drifter jacket and coat and everything like that, still with some trinkets on him.
Oh, good.
And the blood's just kind of pooling out of his head.
Facts.
Success.
Facts. You son of a bitch.
And Krax is dead. Thank you so much for being with us, guys. This has been The Strange Game 1, Episode 8. Please join us next Wednesday when we continue on this crazy adventure to get these cats home.
How are we gonna get home now?
Epilogue. Effort, as you stand over the dead body of Krax, you take a look through the folder as it disintegrates before you, and you see the words, dead body, from Earth, wiped memory, and you realize as nothing starts flooding back that you have more in common with these guys than you might think. You have no memories before being 18 years old and showing up at the
It all makes sense now.
And there was a sense of familiarity as cracks slipped. And that's it. Have a nice night, guys. It was so great to see you. We will see you next week, and as Chris always likes to say,
See you around the table.
see you around